Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on, let's go. What's good, Drew? All right, good morning, good morning. Excuse me. All right, good morning to every single body that's in here so far. Welcome back to another daily facts and stats show. Whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube, super duper appreciative, 1000% of you all. CG on YouTube, what's good, bro? Hold on, bro. CG on YouTube, what's the word? I'm on my way. Hey, I'm on my way. Yeah. Come on, let's go. I am looking for established. I am looking for established. I'm looking for Cold World CJ. Established and Cold World CJ. Definitely looking for y'all too. Y'all the only two that did not DM y'all address. I need established and Cold World CJ to DM their address to me. And I'll be saying that over and over throughout the show today. Obviously, just in case they're not in here at the moment, which I doubt. So, Established and Cold World CJ, the two fellas that I'm looking forward to today, because they did not send me their address. They did not send me their address. I'm going to give it about 2 more minutes to get some people to come in here, and then I'm going to go ahead and get started with the show today. I'm going to give it about 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and get started with the show today. Give it out 2 more minutes. I'll be right back. Actually, before I even do that, let me ask y'all a question real quick. Andrew, that's in here, and anybody else. Do you hear this still? Do y'all hear that?
Let's go.
Do y'all hear that? That let's go, or assuming y'all hear that still. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? So y'all both still hear it. So it doesn't matter if I have it through Real Talk or Stream Deck. But I need to find out how to set it up. Or am I going to have to switch it to every time I switch what I use it on? Either way, I'll figure it out. All right. Good morning to every single body that's in here so far. Welcome back to another daily facts and stats show, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time until whenever the show ends, pretty much. So 11 a.m. Eastern time until whenever the show ends. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed. Hopefully everybody here is feeling good and blessed and thankful as well. If you on the YouTube side of things, same old, as I used to tell y'all months ago. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button on this video. That can also help the algorithm out for anybody that's surfing on YouTube to come across facts and stats and be willing to chime in on the stage, and or come to the Twitch and chime in on the stage, and or listening and come back and listen on a day-to-day basis, like majority of y'all do. Y'all follow me from Twitter Spaces to playback to YouTube and to now Twitch. So thank y'all for the support in that aspect as well. Also, if you're on the YouTube side of things and you want to extend your support for the platform, feel free to become a YouTube member. It's 3 different levels you can join as. The first level is low as $5. And that's just extending your support for the platform and a lot of different customized perks and things like that you all can utilize as well on the YouTube side of things. And if you're on the Twitch side of things, I'm extending your support for the platform pretty much subscribing. You can subscribe to me on Twitch on top of following. Also, if you want to subscribe for no ads, that is also probably a helpful thing as well to do. If you have an Amazon Prime account, I do advise you to subscribe through your Amazon Prime account. All you have to do is connect your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime account, and then that'll be fine. You get 1 free subscription per month through Amazon Prime. Established, I was looking for you. Can you DM me your address, please, for the shirt? Can you DM me your address for the shirt? I'm also looking for Cold World CJ. But Established, can you DM me your address for the shirt? So, yeah, subscribe for no ads on Twitch. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and or become a member on the YouTube side of things. And then also, if you're on Twitch, just make sure you hit that follow button as well, as this is the last platform that I will be attacking when it comes to all fact and stats related things. As you see on the bottom of the screen, my Twitch name, you see the YouTube, and then you see the Twitter. On top of the Twitch, outside of the show, I do spend time gaming as well, so y'all probably see me playing 2K. Sometimes you'll probably... I couldn't find your Twitter, bro. You gotta DM me. I was looking for it this morning, and I even checked the site. I didn't see it. Can you just DM it to me, please? I didn't see it at all. But what I about to say? I lost my train of thoughts that fast. So I'm gonna just circle back a little bit. If you on the YouTube side, thank you. Thumbs up. Become a member. If you on the Twitch side, thank you. Follow and or subscribe. Extend your support for the platform. Fact and Stats is a daily sports show Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. We have a couple of things that we'll be talking about today. But before we get to that, all right, thanks, bro. Before we get to that, we have a So before we get to that, I want to tell you all about the Fact and Stats website before I proceed. This is the Fact and Stats website. It's factsandstats.us. As you see now, after 1, people purchasing, 2, gifting subscribers for the shirts or gifting subs for the shirts. It's allowed only to have 2 different colors left in stock. 3 white shirts, 1 pink shirt. 3 white shirts, 1 pink shirts. And as you can see on the screen, I marked down what's left in stock. So instead of $30, it's $20. It's only 5 shirts to go. Instead of $30, it's $20, and I'll leave it like that until they all obviously sell out. As you see, the last shirt here is the original Facts and Stats shirt. That is marked down for as low as $15. So again, you can check out the website. It's factsandstats.us. You can check out the website. It's factsandstats.us. You have the exclamation point website, and it'll pop right up. So if you're on the YouTube side of things, it's already in the link on the description on this video. So on YouTube, you got the Instagram, the TikTok, the website, the Twitter, the link to become a member, and also the link to join the Twitch. All that's in the description on the YouTube side of things. And on the Twitch side of things, you can easily just, whether it's going to pop in with Nightbot typing it, or you can just put exclamation point website, exclamation point webs, playback, exclamation point sub, etc. And typically some of the commands that you all may be looking for will pop up. So this is the website, factsandstats.us. Get you a shirt if you don't have a shirt already. They're all marked down. It's only 5 more to go until I sell out. And thank y'all for the support on that aspect as well. On the Twitter side of things, and we just gonna keep it dark. We ain't changing it no more. I ain't gonna lie. We just gonna keep it dark. I be changing the display for the show. We just gonna keep it dark. All right, on the Twitter side of things, today I wasn't all the way tapped in. Obviously, I joined on the back end with the final round with Cal and the other guy. So I know Low and Josiah, Z Farm, BJ, Ari, Bear, and a couple of others was tapped in damn near from start to finish probably. And playback last night for the home run derby. So if they ain't here, cool. We'll see if they willing to come up and talk about it. If not, we'll proceed. But home run derby was yesterday. Also today, we have to try to get the top 10 off-ball linebackers and edges for next season. WNBA recapping the games from last night. Around the NBA, just some news. And that's going to tie in also with the Vegas Summer League games as well. And that pretty much will be the show today. Yeah, that'll pretty much be the show today. Yesterday was a 4-hour show. That was pretty good. Today, I don't really ever put time frames on the show. We'll see how it goes. I really typically don't like to go past 3 or 4 o'clock for sure. So we'll see. But with that being said, on top of this, wow, yeah, that camera did suck. Yeah, also, I posted a clip this morning about Tez speaking on Trey Johnson yesterday. So shout out to Tez. I'm going to try to continue to get back to posting clips of things that I say in the show, or even things that y'all say in the show, and distribute them to the platform. And if I ever clip anything that y'all say, I will always at y'all on the post. So 1, people can probably follow you, or 2, you just get the credit you deserve for the things that you said that I may like or whatnot. So shout out to Tez and the high Trey Johnson praise yesterday is well deserved. And I typically take the clips and post it on TikTok and Instagram as well. And also on top of that, YouTube Shorts. So shout out to Tez. So we're gonna go ahead and get into everything today. If you want to join the stage, whether you're on YouTube and or Twitch, you have to join the Twitch side to join the stage. It is twitch.tv/facts. It's twitch.tv/Everett Jr. If you're on YouTube, I'm about to put it in the chat right now. And then if you're on Twitch, it's the pinned message where it says you have to join the Discord. And then after you join the Discord, you just join the stage like that. So that's pretty much how you do it. For the ones that's on the Twitch side of things. We are at 113 subscribers out of a goal of 150. 113 subscribers out of a goal of 150. If you are in here, make sure you hit that sub button. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me check something real quick. All right, we good to go. We're good to go. Let's go. All right, we are good to go. Let me walk into the Discord my damn self. We are good to go. We are good to go. All right. All right. I'm not on OBS. All right, there we go. All right. Yesterday was the home run derby where we saw Kyle Riley, the first center to take the home run crowd. Like I said, I wasn't fully tapped in. I had Z Farm was tapped all the way in, Low was tapped all the way in, Ari was tapped all the way in, so I can't really speak all the way on it. But he went against Junior Caminero. Might have said his name wrong. I can't remember. I think Kyle had 18 or something like that. And I think Junior came up with 16 points. Ultimately to top it off, but either way, he came the first. I said center, catcher. I meant to say. My goodness, he became the first catcher to win All-Star home run derby as he outlasted Julia. Who's that? Drew. Appreciate that, Drew. Let's go. Shout out to Drew for the 2 gifted subs to start the day off. Today. That truly means a lot, brother. Thank you so much for all of your constant support for the platform. And you just pretty much wanted to see me win and wanted to see me do good. And wanting fact and stats to be successful. Yeah, facts. And just wanting fact. I need a real boom. Like I need to find me a boom. Yeah, I gotta find me a boom. I gotta find me a boom. Let's see if we can do it together real quick. Can y'all hear this? No, y'all can't. Nah. See, I'm gonna find me a boom, y'all. I'm gonna find me a boom later. I'm gonna leave that up. I'm gonna find me a boom later. But yeah, simple put. Shout out to Kyle for winning the home run derby. It was amazing to watch for the points that I did get to watch. I thought at the home run derby, it's just like something that's like, never mind, I ain't gonna say that. But either way, it was amazing to watch for the parts that I did get to catch. Let me leave it at that. And then I just checked in the Discord. We got Josiah up here, and I'm pretty sure my brother can be able to speak on everything that pretty much took place. So Josiah, you can feel free to break down a home run derby a little bit. Let us know what went down, how you felt about it, and things like that.
Yeah, good morning to you and good morning to everyone in the chat. This home run derby was a fun home run derby. We was gonna guarantee the first time winner. A little fun fact: since 2022, a Dominican Republic player has won the home run derby. So Kyle Riley became the first American-born player since Pete Alonso in 2021 to win the home run derby. Ever since 2022, most of the it's been a Dominican dominance. In 2022 was Juan Soto. 2023 was Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2024 last. Now Kyle Riley ended the streak last night. Junior Carolaurio came close to continuing the streak of the Dominican dominance in the home run derby. This was a great home run derby. I already felt like most of everyone's picks that we had, I had James Wood of the Washington Nationals winning. He was eliminated in the first round, and it sucks because he went first. He went first out of all the contestants, so he really had to like have like a great first like impression to really put the pressure on everyone else, and it sucks. But I think the best performer of the home run derby was O'Neal Cruz of the Pittsburgh Pirates. He hit a ball 513 feet, which is the longest in Truist Park history. The original longest was 495 by Ronald Acuna Jr. during the COVID season in 2020. So this was like I figured that he was gonna have like a great performance because of how hard he can hit the baseball out and how quick he can get the baseball out. And shout out to Kyle Riley, the first switch hitter ever to win the home run derby, and joining Ken Griffey Jr. as the only Seattle Mariners to win the home run derby. And today is the All-Star game, the American League versus the National League. It's gonna be a little fun contest. And the starting pitchers for the American League is Tariq Skubal, and the National League starting pitching is Paul Skeens.
O'Neal Cruz, no, shout out. Appreciate you, Josiah, for coming up here and breaking down that whole home run derby. How you feeling about the All Star game tonight? And what time is the All Star game?
As at 8 o'clock.
How you feeling about the All Star game? Anything to look out for? Anybody you have winning? Like, is it more competitive than the first casual
It
like me?
is.
Is it more competitive?
Yes, it is. It's
Okay.
very more competitive than the NBA All Star game. The American League won last year. Let me go check the score real quick. The American it's been a fluctuation of like back and forth for the All Star game. Like National League wins 1 year, American League wins another year. So I think I have the National League winning this year. The American League won their All Star last year 5-3, and Jaron Duran, a player from the Boston Red Sox, won All Star Game MVP after hitting a 2-run homer off of Hunter Green. So I think for like the All Star game, my MVP. I don't know who's gonna win MVP because it's really based upon who hits like a homer or who does something crazy. So I don't know who's gonna like do something. But if I did have a pick to win the MVP for the All Star game, is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Okay.
Because since this is his home stadium, the crowd's gonna be rocking. He might hit a homer. He might hit a homer to send the crowd into a frenzy. So I think Ronald Acuna Jr. could potentially win the All Star Game MVP.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Blake on
Hmm.
YouTube. Blake, let me know whoever wins the World Series gets home field in the playoffs. So that's big information for sure. That is big information. Shout
I think
outs.
they stopped that.
They stopped that.
They stopped that. They used to do that. They used to do that, but they don't. But they stopped that. It's been a minute since they've done that.
Okay.
Like,
So
yeah,
I think I'm gonna go with your word then.
yeah,
Since
because like way before then, like before, or like 15 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, whoever wins the All Star game, no matter what record you have, you automatically would get home field home field advantage.
mm, okay, and they stopped that win. If you know, like it just you probably don't know the exact time they stopped it.
It it ended in 2017.
2017. Okay. All right. Thank you, my brother.
That was in Miami. The Miami All Star was in 2017, so that was the final time they went with whoever wins the All Star game would be granted home field advantage in the World Series, and now it's the team with the best regular season record will now get home field advantage.
Whether you AL or NL.
Yes, whether you AL or NL. So it's about your regular season record, not about like All Star game. and which I think I want them to bring it back because I think that could be like a cool little like a cool little scenario that a team with a work that didn't win their division, but because like their respected leagues won the All-Star game, they get home field advantage. Just bring a little bit more chaos back to baseball.
Okay, yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. American League. I mean, MLB All Star Game, National American League, obviously. Fox, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Word from Josiah. They stopped whoever wins the game gets home field in the World Series. In 2017, it is now for the last 8 years, I would say, whoever has the best record per Josiah. So thank you for that information and thank you for coming up and speaking on the home run derby as well. Next, I'm going to slide over to WNBA real quick and look at some WNBA action from last night briefly, and then continue to work on my way on down. Again, if you are in here and you want to join the stage and you are interested, whether you're on YouTube and or Twitch, I have the Twitch pinned on the YouTube section, and then on the Twitch side, I have the Discord pinned to where you can join the stage. And then also, we will also be utilizing the Discord for watch parties for this upcoming NFL season. And then also the Discord, one of the main things in the Discord is sharing your gambling plays. You're going to be able to share your gambling plays for the upcoming NFL season, NBA season, for the rest of the WNBA season, MLB season, college basketball, football, etc. So make sure you all join the Fact and Stats Discord. It is the pinned, even if you don't even want to join the stage, just make sure you're in the Discord in general. It's the pinned message inside of the Twitch comments. Next, I'm going to take it to, and also the Discord is on the YouTube as well, by the way. That's on the YouTube side. I'm going to take it to the WNBA real quick, briefly. We had 2 games last night. 2 games last night where the Lynx got to go against the Sky again. The Lynx got to play the Sky again. Coming into this game, obviously, I would say one would probably most will view it as a surprise, where the Sky got them good, I want to say, on Saturday with a hell of a performance by Angel Reese again. I skipped the player of the days today. That's my bad. Which was a hell of a performance by Angel Reese and company, Ariel Atkins and company, and even Camilla. But Camilla and Ariel did not do too much help last night when it came to Angel and the Chicago Sky. Angel's continuing to play phenomenal basketball. I mean, it's really nothing bad that anybody can say about Angel and her game and how she's been performing lately. To be honest, you want to be real, there's really nothing that anybody can say right now. I saw on Twitter yesterday, the new thing they trying to push now is that she's leading the league in turnovers. So people are always going to look for something bad to say when you silence them or shut them up in a lot of different areas in a lot of different ways, I would say. So either way, shout out to Angel for how she's performing this whole entire season. And in last night's game, she did the best she could. Simple put, she did the best she could. She had 22 points last night, 10 rebounds. Again, the turnovers could be a problem, but five turnovers. Nah, they're gonna find something for sure, B. They're gonna try. They're gonna make sure they try to find something 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? But 5 turnovers. But like I said, Ariel, I didn't even mean to say they didn't get enough help from Ariel because Ariel got hurt. Ariel only played in 15 minutes in this game, and I forgot to mention that. But Camilla, like I was speaking to the other day, she had a double-double against the Lynx. This time she only had 6 points and 6 rebounds. And outside of that, the offense wasn't really there from anyone else outside of Rachel. And then I guess you can briefly say Rebecca as well. But outside of that, Angel needed some more help on the offensive end last night. She played a good game. 22 points, 10 rebounds. They had the 5 turnovers, but ultimately it wasn't enough for the Lynx or even the Sky to not lose by double digits. On the Lynx side of things, there was a bounce back. These are the type of games that I want to see from their 3 best players. And even Bridget, coming in as that next lady for them when it comes to offensive end and contributions, whether it's Bridget or Natisha. But Kayla McBride, she has not been having the strongest season to me personally. She's sort of kind of picking everything back up now. Obviously she missed the start of the year. Lawrence, what's good with you, bro? Obviously she missed the start of the year, so that did matter. I don't want to try to deny that or ignore that. Let me change the font real quick on give me 1 second, y'all. I don't want to try to deny that or ignore that. But even on top of that, even on top of that, with Kayla coming in and starting to slow this season and gradually picking things up, Courtney Williams been doing her job. You know what I'm saying? And Courtney Williams been contributing more her damn self to help Fee on the offensive end on a night-to-night basis. It can be inconsistent some games, but last night it wasn't that. Last night, Courtney Williams had 18, 8, and 7 with 6 stocks. 18, 8, and 7 with 6 stocks. That is a hell of a performance. Shot 7 for 16 from the field. And then Fee had 29 points. She's just having a phenomenal season overall. Probably the leading MVP candidate at the moment. Probably still is if I had to check right now. At the moment, but they moved to 19-4. So they got their get back on the links from obviously that disappointing loss the other day, and it's much needed victory for them. Also yesterday, the last game was the Valkyries versus the Mercury. We watched this game coming down to the wire and playback last night, and I mean, the good thing about the Mercury is, now with the addition of DeWanna Bonner, and not the real, so shout out to DB, with the addition of DeWanna Bonner, even when, which it has been the most recent games, SOT 2 or Copper out, they now shifting over to, okay, either way we have Alyssa and Bonner, and they have the experience, they have the chemistry, they were the 2 best players in Connecticut, so even with SOT 2 and Copper out, they can still be our 2 best players right here in Phoenix, and look like it on some game-to-game basis, or the night-to-night basis, and they did that last night. Alyssa Thomas had a couple of big buckets in that fourth quarter. Even made some big passes to DeWanna Bonner as well. And then she had her best game of the season, period, last night. She had 22 and 11. Only missed one shot. 22 and 11, only missed one shot, which was a 3-point shot. And I think, this is a phenomenal game to have coming off the bench. I know she had a lot of concerns coming to Phoenix about, saying they already a great team. I don't know how I fit in. And pretty much they were saying, we welcome you open arms, just play your game. And that was on display last night. Offensively and defensively, her and Alyssa Thomas are really damn good, especially with the length that they both offer, especially DeWanna Bonner. Alyssa, she had a big stop on Kayla Thorne down the stretch of that game. She had 17 points, 11 assists, 6 rebounds. And she just so damn good defensively, bro. Really so damn good defensively. She got a foul call at the end of the game. To me, it wasn't a foul, but she got a foul call at the end of the game. She sunk 1 or 2 free throws. The Valkyries had 1 second to get a shot off. Obviously, they can't get the ball all the way down there. So, I mean, the Mercury ended up winning the game by 1 point after Bonner went to the line and sold a couple of free throws. And Janelle hit a big shot over Alyssa Thomas on the inbound play. So, I mean, the Mercury definitely stole one. The Valkyries looked like they were going to win this game. But shout out to the Mercury. They moved to 15-6 on the season, 6-3 on the road. And the Valkyries dropped under 500. Now 10-11 on the season, 7-4 at home. Big news in the WNBA outside these games. Big news in the WNBA. There's a WNBA team, obviously headed to Portland. And the Portland expansion WNBA team brings back original Fire name, so they'll be the Portland Fire. Do y'all like that name or not? I need to know real quick in the chat. How y'all feel about the Portland Fire? Oh snap! This man D. I didn't even know that man DM. This man DM the fastest stats page. My bad. How do y'all feel about the Portland Fire and a logo? Portland Fire. How y'all feel about the Portland Fire in the chat real quick before I proceed? Portland Fire. Portland Fire. Portland Fire. I mean, I guess it gotta grow on me. You know what I'm saying? I guess the name gotta grow on me. Personally, looking at the logo look hard. I like the logo. It look cool. You know what I'm saying? But Portland Fire, I can't all the way get. What team you play for? Portland Fire. Right. It don't hit like the Atlanta Dream. Like the Atlanta Dream hit. You know what I'm saying? Like Atlanta Dream hit. Maybe I'm tripping, but Atlanta Dream hit. New York Liberty. Washington Mystics. You know what I'm saying? Connecticut Sun. Golden State, even his newest team, the Golden State Valkyries. Los Angeles Sparks. Minnesota Lynx. And maybe it's because I'm accustomed to these teams and these names, but I guess Portland Fire are going to have to grow on me. Yeah, Las Vegas Aces. You know what I'm saying? But just Portland Fire. I don't know, WNBA. I don't know. I don't know if I would have brought this name back. Portland Fire. I don't know. What's Toronto team name? Anybody? Did Toronto drop their team name? I can't remember. Did Toronto drop their team name? Portland Fire. I don't think I can get with that. It's gonna take some time for me to get that with that. That's why they bring back Detroit for real. Yeah, like even Detroit Shock sound good. Detroit Shock, even that sound good to me. But Portland Fire, I don't know. That's gonna take Toronto some ad. Let me see. Let me see. Toronto WNBA team name. Toronto Tempo. Toronto Tempo. Next season, Toronto. Toronto Tempo. Next season, and then we got the Portland Fire. Will begin play in 2026. They readopted the name that was held by the city's WNBA team from 2022. So either way, man, I'm happy for the area. Terrible. Malik said it's terrible. Shout out to Malik. Welcome.
Let's go.
First time chatter. Welcome to the Twitch side. Yeah, the logo was okay. I'm not mad at the logo. I just don't know if I can get with it. I don't know if this name would have came back for me. Like Fire make it seem like you just couldn't think of nothing. Like Fire basically was like, okay, we bringing the team back to Portland. Do y'all want to think of something new, or do we just want to go with what the name was 20 years ago, 23 years ago? And I think they just went with what the name was 23 years ago. Like they ain't even try to think of nothing. Like I said, the logo looked cool though. So they are expected to begin play in 2026. Yeah. Next we got the Toronto Tempo coming. Toronto. Which one is better, Toronto Tempo or Portland Fire? Toronto Tempo. Let me know in the chat real quick. Toronto Tempo or Portland Fire? Let me know in the chat real quick. Toronto Tempo or Portland Fire? So how many teams is that? Toronto will make 14, I believe, and then when Portland come, they'll make 15. Let me check real quick. 6, 9, 12. Yeah, Toronto's gonna make 14, and then when Portland next year will make 15, and they're gonna have like 18 in total, I believe, when it comes by the time 2030 hits. Yeah. Oh, they're both joining next season. Actually, I'm sorry. So they're both coming next season. Toronto, the Fire will join the league next season along with the expansion Toronto Tempo, but they still don't have a coach or a general manager. Team president Inky Sun left the organization last month after less than 3 months on the job. Damn. Still, there's excitement surrounding the return of the WNBA team to Portland, with the organization announcing it has surpassed 10,000 season ticket deposits. Okay. Portland was awarded the league's 15th team last year. Okay. Portland has long stood at the forefront of women's sports, and with nearly 11,000 ticket deposits to date, this community has made it clear they're ready to embrace the return. Okay. Yeah, so in addition to the Tempo, the WNBA will add 3 more expansion teams in Cleveland, Detroit, and Philadelphia in 2028, 2029, 2030. So by 2030, we'll be at 18 teams. 2030, we'll be at 18 teams. They're not adding nobody in 2027. So 2 more teams coming next season. And after that, you're going to skip a year. Then 2028, 2029, 2030, they'll be adding 3 more teams in Cleveland, Detroit, and Philadelphia. And no, you probably getting what you want anyway. The Detroit Shock. It's probably going to be the Detroit Shock. You probably getting what you want anyway. No. You probably getting what you Detroit want anyway. I think they dropped a new power rankings. Yeah, let me look at this power rankings real quick as far as WNBA related things. And then I'm going to take things over to some NBA stuff. Well, you're going to have to be patient. What you said, the Charlotte Sting? You're going to have to, I think you said the Charlotte Sting. I need to get a team down there in Florida. They tripping. My brother Abe, good morning. They need to get a team down there in Florida. They tripping. All right. WNBA power rankings real quick. I like that, bro. Always remember you can bounce back from anything. I like that. You know, like, but see, no. You just said I'm not patient at all, and look what the message above your message say. The message above your message says, always remember you can bounce back from anything. So even if you're not patient, like even if you're impatient, even if you just want everything to happen when you want it to happen, even if you fall down, whatever happens in life, you can always bounce back from anything. You just gotta have a mindset to be able to believe that. You gotta have faith. That's where faith come into play. You gotta have faith. You gotta trust the man above. That's pretty much what it's all about. Andrew, can you make sure this room on follows only mode, please? That's pretty much what it's all about. And again, shout out to every single body that's in here.
Let's go.
Shout out to everybody that's in here. Houston not getting the comments back potentially is terrible. If I'm not mistaken, the only 3-time winner in a row. Damn, they won 3 times in a row. Shout out to them. Okay, thank you, my brother. I feel like that should have been on. I gotta notate that. I don't know why that. Let me put that in my notes so I can make sure to command that when I come in. Make sure to command that when I come in. Like my room, it say my room is already on that, but then y'all be having to come in here and do that. Like I don't understand. Stupid. But either way, they have the Minnesota Lynx. Yeah, I'm about to say, I think it's on regardless. Yeah. Okay, cool. Shout out to the Asian nigga. We built this WNBA shit. Let me look at this shit. Hold on. Oh, you talking some shout out to the Asian nigga. We built this WNBA shit. Let me see what the fuck they talking about. Let me see what OG talking about real quick. Building the first dynasty of the WNBA 1997 to 2000. The Comets were one of the founding teams in the WNBA. Their first 4 seasons were marked by dominant success in the league as they became the WNBA's first dynasty. They capped off the league's inaugural season 1997 with a win over the New York Liberty in the WNBA championship game to win the WNBA's first championship. When the league expanded the next season, the Comets were moved to the Eastern Conference to the Western Conference in 1998. They finished 27-3. Damn. A 900 win, .900 win percentage, a record that still stands. They went on to repeat as champions, defeating the Phoenix Mercury. And in 1999, led by what I already known, the Big Three: Cynthia Copper, Cheryl Swoops, and Tina Thompson. The Comets fought a stunning last second half goal by the Liberty. Teresa Witherspoon in Game 2. Damn. So they won 3 straight. Damn, they kicked it. They kicked the WNBA shit off, and they won 3 straight times. Damn. Wait, they won 4 straight titles in 2000 behind leading Cheryl Swoops, the eventual WNBA Finals MVP Cynthia Cooper. The Comets beat the Liberty again, this time in 2 games, to win their 4th straight title, to cement themselves as the NBA's greatest WNBA team ever assembled. What the hell? Bro, they won 4 straight titles when the shit started off. I would have been mad as hell being in the league from 1997 to 2000 to see somebody 4-peat. Like, that's probably the greatest. That's something that'll never be broke. They 4-peated, literally. That'll never happen again. We will never in our lifetime see a 4-peat happen, whether it's the Super Bowl, whether it's the World Series, whether it's the Stanley Cup, whether it's the NBA Finals. We will never see a 4-peat happen again. I need to know how many teams in the league at this time, though. Can anybody let me know when the WNBA season kicked off when WNBA kicked off their first season in 1997, how many teams was in the league between 1997 and 2000? I can look it up in a second, but let me keep looking. The Comets suffered 2 blows before the 2001 season. Cooper retired and Swoops tore her ACL. Despite playing without their 2 biggest stars from their title run, Houston made the playoffs with a 1913 record. Okay, they lost to the Utah Stars. See, I like that name. Utah Stars. Like, what happened to that team? Utah Stars. This is a hard team. Okay, so the league started off with 8 teams. 8 original teams. Utah Stars. Utah Jazz, Utah Stars. Bring back the Utah Stars. I like this, bruh. From 1997 to 2002. And they went to the They then went to the San Antonio Silver Stars, and then went to the San Antonio Stars, and then went to the Las Vegas Aces. No. Bring back the Utah Stars. They need to add a Utah Stars. Bring a team back to Utah. Right? Utah Stars. Bring that back. I like that team name, bro. Oh, they was bought by the Spurs Sport and Entertainment, and it was announced the Stars were moved immediately to San Antonio. Damn, they got bought out. Damn, man. The Stars were the sister team to the NBA's Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz, Utah Stars. I like that. They was terrible though. They had a couple of good seasons, but yeah, I like that. Utah Stars, bring that back. Can finish out this Houston stuff real quick. I'm learning, y'all. After their season ended in 2006, the team went through a major front office change. Who also owned the Rockets announced he was selling the Comets and a longtime head coach. Sold the team. Ain't no Jazz in Utah. That came from New Orleans. Okay. In 2007, the WNBA approved the sale of the Houston-based matches. 2 weeks later, Comets assistant coach comes in. Okay. He put the team up for sale in 2008 with the asking price of $10 million. The WNBA took over management of the Comets and disbanded the team in December 2008. They stated they would only be suspended operations in 2009. Damn. Oh, okay, good news. In April 2024, the Houston Rockets, now owned by Tillman, I don't want to say that name wrong, for T10, submitted to the WNBA to revive the Comets franchise and intends to retain the team's branding and successfully landed an expansion bid. Okay. Yeah, that's some good news. So, yeah, Tillman is trying to bring them back. I don't understand how you have a team that won 4 straight, that was one of the original teams, the original 8, from 97 on down, 4 straight championships, and you disband the team. Like, that should never happen. They should never been disbanded. Like, that should never happen. So hopefully that the Houston Comets hurry up and come back, to be honest. And they get approved to return to play. And whether it's 2031, 2032, whenever they continue to expand on. Personally. Because that's amazing, to be honest. I learned something new. I learned something new today. But back to the WNBA power rankings. And shout out to Lorenzo. Shout out to OG. I don't know if Lorenzo rep Chicago or Lorenzo rep Houston. I don't know I still don't know what it is. But maybe it's not my business. I don't know if Lorenzo rep Chicago or if Lorenzo rep Houston. But Cold World CJ, I see you in here. Cold World CJ, by the way. If you are in here, Cold World CJ, can you DM me your address? You never DM the address. You can DM the Fact and Stats page. You can DM my regular Twitter page. You can DM the Fact and Stats page. You can DM my regular Twitter page. My regular Twitter page is Everald Jr. The Fact and Stats page is at Fact and Stats _. They have the Minnesota Lynx at 1. Their previous ranking was 1 as well. Not really much to say there. MVP Nafisa Collier, remarkable free throw shooting continued as she was 11 for 11 from the free throw line and is at 95% on the season, making 104 free throws out of 109. So shout out to her. They have the Phoenix Mercury at 2. Their previous ranking was 2. Simple put, the Wanna Bonner been playing good basketball for them. 3, they have the New York Liberty. Their previous ranking was, you did on the Fact and Stats page. All right. I'm corny, gang. I just don't know which one you rep, gang. My bad, gang. They got the Liberty at 3. So shout out to the Liberty. And then at 4, they have the Indiana Fever. Their previous ranking was 7. So it's a big, well-deserved jump for the Fever. They know healthy Fever, healthy CC, healthy team. They're one of the better teams in the league. They're one of the better teams in the league. Do y'all hear that noise, by the way? Let me know if y'all hear that noise and if it's loud. 5, they got the Washington Mystics. They got the Washington Mystics at 5. Previous ranking was 9. That's a big jump for them. They moved to 11 and 10 on the season at the moment. But they had a great streak. They had a great week. With their second 3-game winning streak of the season. Beating the Sky, beating Vegas by 2 points, and then beating Seattle by 5. So shout out to the Mystics for topping out that top 5. 6, they got the Atlanta Dream, who took in a drop. I think they're on a 3-game skid. Like I said, yesterday they needed to get back to turning things around. I've been picking up their season. Obviously, not obviously, but this is news, which I was sort of kind of speaking to yesterday. All-star Ryan Howard, second on the team in scoring and assists, will miss the rest of July with a knee injury. The injury that she suffered against the New York Liberty. I do want to give her credit, though, for how tough she was and how she returned back to the game. How she returned back to the game and try to play in that second half. Ultimately, we know how that game went, but it's now coming about that she's gonna miss the rest of July. That's a bummer for me because I have her on my fantasy basketball team. But it is what it is. 7, Golden State Valkyries. They dropped 1 spot. 8, the Storm. They dropped 3 spots. And then 9, they have the Las Vegas Aces. And then the Sky at 10. That's pretty much a 10. Yeah, that's pretty much a 10. So on the WNBA side of things today, we learned 2 things. or a couple of things, well, three things. For anybody that didn't know the last one, which I did it. Portland Fire is coming back. I still can't get with that name, but the Portland Fire is coming back. I think they were a team from 2002. They're returning. They're expected to return to play next season. We also have the Toronto Tempo that make 15 WNBA teams expected to also join the league next season, and then 3 more teams to come in: Cleveland, Detroit, and I think Philly, 2028, 2029, 2030, and then hopefully Houston wins that bid for expansion as well, to bring back the Houston potentially Comets as well. So that's that. News around the NBA is where I'm going to take it to real quick. And again, if you're on the YouTube side of things, do not forget to hit the thumbs up button on this video, as that can help the algorithm out for anybody that's surfing on YouTube to come across facts and stats. He's trying to bring a hockey team too. Okay, I didn't know that, Black. So good news, Black. Shout out to you for rocking with facts and stats on YouTube today. He's trying to bring a hockey team too. News around the NBA, and then also tapping into some NBA Summer League things. If you made it this far in the show today, do not forget to double tap. I think I'm on TikTok, y'all. Hit the thumbs up button on YouTube. And also, if you want to subscribe on Twitch for no ads, or just subscribe in general, make sure you stay support from platform. Hit that subscribe button, or even gift a sub. As I'm saying, at 115 subscribers, with a short-term goal to get to 150. If you have Amazon Prime, I would advise you to subscribe through your Amazon Prime account, as you get 1 free subscription per month. If you have Amazon Prime, I would advise you to subscribe through your Amazon Prime account, as you get 1 free subscription per month. And if anyone ever wants to join the stage, you have to join the stage through Discord. It is always going to be the pinned message on the Twitch side of things. And if you're on YouTube and you ever want to join the stage, you have to join the Twitch, which is the pinned message on YouTube, and then join the Discord if you're not in the Discord already. Or if you're on YouTube and you just want to join the Discord without joining the Twitch, you can do that as well. The link for the Discord is on the YouTube side of things as well. Around the NBA, I never brought this to the show because I think this was news on the weekend, and I forgot to bring it up yesterday. But it was reported that Tatum, yesterday was Dame's birthday. Shout out to Dame. It was reported that Tatum has been recruiting, July 13th. Tatum has been recruiting Damian Lillard to join the Celtics. I didn't speak on this yet. What can I say about this? First and foremost, as a basketball fan, this would be a good move. More than good. This would be a great move. I want to make that very clear. Let me repeat that one more time. As a basketball fan, this will be a great move. Somebody said rehab buddies. This would be a great move. I truly believe that. They could be rehab buddy D Watt. Damian Lillard, who will be approaching age when he returns. Damian Lillard will be approaching age His birthday's July 15th. Oh damn, I'm burnt. His birthday today. So when he play basketball again, he'll be basically going into age 36 season, right? So he'll be 36 years old. You can probably have a good 2-3 years left in him, right? Let's say 2 good years. 2 good years after that injury, where he can still give you 20 or so, 20 plus, whatever, some change. Process 0728, 2 middle finger emojis. What the hell did Damian Lillard do to you? I didn't know Dame had random haters. What the hell did Dame do to Process? Yeah, I don't know what the hell Dame did to Process, but take that up with Dame and not me, my buddy. But Jason Tatum's, whoa, he said that's to you. Well, I'm going to take that middle finger, brother, and I'm going to say good morning to you too, and I hope you have a great day today, and I wish you nothing but peace, blessings, and love. I wish you nothing but peace, blessings, and love. Damian Lillard, career guy of what? Career averages. So he'll be age 36 when he returns back to play basketball again. Career averages a 20. He's averaging 25 for his career. 25 and 7 assists for his career. And his most recent season where he played 58 games, he averaged 25 and 7 as well. The previous year where he got traded from Portland to, no, actually, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. The previous season in Milwaukee, he averaged 24 and 7 again. And obviously after that, last season in Portland was a career year for him, where he averaged 32 points, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, 37% from the 3-point line. Now, I do want to say this. If this was really to be a thing, it was to really happen. One, Tatum is smart. Nigga, why you out for a whole entire year? More than likely. Unless he wants to return early for whatever reason. If I was him, I wouldn't. Because his team was not a championship team. But I think getting Dame is smart. At the moment, they don't have a point guard of the future. Hey, they don't have a point guard that is a star player. They don't have a point guard that would be better than Damian Lillard, even when Dame comes back from the Achilles injury. Right now they have Anthony Simons. It was reported over the last week that they were trying to even trade him, continue to try to trade him and send him elsewhere. He may start the season in Boston. But if you have the opportunity to get a guy like Dame, who is an unrestricted free agent, by all means you take it, because this is a team that experienced success or even got close to winning it all, or just been around the Eastern Conference Finals, NBA Finals, pretty much damn near the last 6 years. 6-7 years. Damn near. Yeah, literally for the last 6-7 years. Hold on. Literally for the last 6-7 years. They've been there. Boston Celtics. Team history. Team history. So 2016, 2017, lost in conference finals. 17-18 conference finals. 19-20 conference finals. 21-22 finals. 22-23 conference finals. 23-24 win finals. 24-25 obviously conference semis. But so my point is, they've been experienced. That's success. They got all the experience in the world, and you don't want to go all the way backwards. So if I was them personally, you keep Tatum and Brown as long as you can. As long as none of them request a trade and went out, you keep Tatum and Brown 1,000%. And if you got a guy that you can add like Damian Lillard, who should meet the same exact timeline as Jason Tatum, and then you can now throw out a lineup of Tatum. You can throw out a lineup when they all healthy and return and playing basketball. Dame, not the best defender, make that very clear. But excusing Dame out of that, Dame, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, and Tatum. Insert X big, because they obviously would need a center at that point. Insert X big, then it's by all means you do it. I think I'll put them back at the top of the Eastern Conference, because I don't think them just being healthy. Andrew turned it on already, Shaggy, but I think it's on in general. He said he thinks it's on in general, but I don't think even when Tatum. Yeah, I know the font top pop up black, bro. I know. I just don't be feeling like changing the font all the time. So as long as I can see it, it's cool. I also got the Twitch chat on my left side. What's up, Shaggy? I also got the Twitch chat on my left side. Oh, he's saying what's up the process. But either way, what's up to you too. So fanning me, good move for Boston. If they were to pull it off and get Dame, and we were to roll out Dame, White, Brown, Tatum, insert big, probably still have Payton Pritchard. I think that'd be pretty damn good for them. So hopefully we'll see what happens. Next thing that I want to bring up, and then establish this right here. This right here. This right here. Philly, if you thought last year was a problem, this year gonna be a problem too, nigga. This year gonna be a problem too, nigga. I would make that very clear, nigga. And process said the Celtics were one hit wonders. I don't know, because they've been very, very, very damn close a lot of the years that I just listed. Philly, make this very clear again. If you thought last year was a problem, nigga, this year gonna be a problem too. I have a Sixers fan in the chat real quick, y'all, so I'm entertaining him real quick. And I'm gonna call out his lies. Process 0728. For anybody that don't know him, he's a diehard Philly fan. Philly everything. You told me we shouldn't trade him. LOL. That is a lie. I never said that. I literally never said that, my brother. If you could trade him, by all means, you do it. But my thing was, I believe you all would just take Ace Billy at 3. That's what I said. I said I think it's smart for you all to just take Ace at 3 and look forward to your future, right? Because things like this will continue to happen. With all due respect to Paul George and Embiid, I'm wishing nothing but health and success this upcoming season whenever they play for those two fellas. But these things will continue to happen. This is the third injury to his left knee that Paul George had in the last year alone. The third injury. And Paul George, shout out to Ari for subscribing with Prime, y'all.
Let's go.
Ari is a resub. Shout out to Ari for resubscribing with Prime. Much appreciated, Ari. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for all the support as well for over the years, as well. Now, and Paul George will actually help Ace grow. Yeah, but that's true though. No matter what you think of Paul George, he will still give Ace some good gems. Like he will still give Ace, show Ace some good things. Show Ace how to get to his spots on the court. Show Ace how to become even a better defender, better overall player, isolation scorer. All those things are true. That's who Paul George is and was throughout his career. So let's not try to knock Paul George because he's getting hurt and you guys gave him 4 year, $221 million. Let's be very clear. I was one of the first ones in here that said I think he's going to end up in Philly. Before the year was even over, I said I think he's going to end up in Philly. And it happened, and I think it was a good move at the time. I understand why y'all threw him all that money because y'all had the money to use. Why not? It's similar to what the Rockets did with Dylan and Fred. They had all that money to use. Why not? And the thing about it is, the Rockets was trying to build up. You all were not trying to build up because you all felt like you already were there. So with already being there with Maxey and Embiid, etc., being able to add Paul George and put Paul George to that was like a blessing to you all, to Daryl Morey and to you all. His contract was a 4 year, $221 million. I believe I'm correct. 4 year, $221 million. Somewhere in that ballpark, y'all. He's at 50 plus. I think that's the right number. But I didn't know he was going to come here and be injury after injury after injury. Like I didn't know his knees was going to end up being cooked. Like I mean, him and Embiid is cooked process to be fair. Like Embiid still not on court. Embiid still not able to be on court right now. Still. Nigga, the season started in 3 months. And now Paul George is expected to be reevaluated prior to the starting.
How did you just jazz that?
Jazz what? The 3 months? The 3 months away thing?
Him not being ready. He literally just got the surgery, bro. Like, you act like him not being ready 3 months. Like you said, it's 3 months. Okay, he's not ready to get on the court.
Listen, at the end of the day, I'm hoping that him and Embiid is healthy.
I mean, him and Paul, that's something crazy.
I'm hoping him and Paul George healthy throughout the season, 1,000%. But
why did you just do that, though?
You're gonna act the same thing over and over, bro. If you think I jazzed it, that's on you, bro. That's on you. That's how you feel.
That was insane, bro. That was nuts.
All right, cool. At the end of the day, I'm hoping that both of those fellas are healthy this year. But yeah, this Drew, to what you just said, blow it up. This is why I was a fan of them just drafting Ace. I never said they should not trade Paul George. That is literally a lie. That is genuinely a lie. I never said do not trade Paul George. I want to make that very clear. I was more so looking to the future with Maxey, McCain, Ace. Hopefully, we should be coming back. Grimes, Justin Edwards, etc., etc., etc. Either way, looking at Philadelphia on paper, they still have a good team. Yeah, facts, Malik. They still have a good team, right? I want to make that very clear. To me, Philadelphia have a good team on paper, especially adding Watford this offseason. But you losing Yabusele, bringing back Drummond on that short contract, bringing back Gordon, bringing back Lowry, still having Bona. They have a good team, but it's going to come down to two guys and two guys only. You said trade Embiid and let Ace grow under Paul George.
That's a good take. That's a good take because Embiid has more value.
Yes, Embiid does have more, but that is a lie. I always process, bro. If you process, come on the mic. If you want to be a man or you want to type in the chat, I'm not entertaining chat lies. Like I'd rather you lie with your words on the stage. Like I don't want to see you type the words on your phone.
Exactly, process. You ain't standing on business, bro. Process. Your Eagles aren't winning the Super Bowl, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on stage, bro. Don't talk in the chat. Don't talk in the chat.
Spurs, chill, bro. Chill. You chill, gang. Chill. He said you can't. All right, I'm gonna continue to entertain you, bro. I never said you trade Embiid and let Ace grow under Paul George. I said to you word for word, if you trade Embiid, you trade Paul George. I said you trade both of them. Appreciate that follow. I said you trade both of them.
Let's go.
You don't gotta lie about the situation. Why on earth would you trade Embiid and keep Paul George? That makes no sense to me. I said if you're gonna trade one, trade both. Same to Dame and CJ. Same to how OKC did Russ and Paul George. Literally the same thing. You gonna trade one, trade both. You don't gotta lie, bro. And I understand you can't come on the stage, so I'm entertaining you in the chat, but you don't gotta lie at all. You legit don't gotta lie. You say he got no value. I didn't say that. You're literally lying, bro. I think you're mixing up conversations you have with other people and bringing it on to me. I said word to you in the Twitter chat, because this comment that you're referring to was in a Twitter chat. I said you trade both of them. You were on the side of trade Paul George for Kevin Durant packages. And I'm like, bro, that makes no sense. I don't think Philly would do that. And granted, they took the best package that was out there from Houston. Jalen Green, young guard. Dylan Brooks, tough defensive wing. That's going to pretty much help instill what they're trying to build in Phoenix. Fleming, Kobe Brea, Maluak. These are all the things that they're trying to turn the team around and mold it like that. And Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green fit that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, they're going to buy out Bradley Beal sooner rather than later. But that package you was cooking up with Philly made no sense. So I didn't think it was realistic. So I said just trade both of them. It's just that simple. But at the end of the day, you use pick 3 and you get Ace. So that's where I was at with it. Obviously, he didn't want to go to Philly. So y'all obviously had to end up getting VJ Edgecombe, which would still be a good player for you all. So it is what it is. Continue to type in the chat and I'll see your messages. But either way, back to the original thing with this thing that I had sent to myself yesterday. Yeah. Process. I don't know if you're trying to troll. I don't know if you're just being delusional. I don't know if you're just being dumb. With all due respect. But saying that a young prospect, let me just say player, a young player will get drafted and learn under a multi-time All-Star, one of the better wings the game seen when it came to a two-way perspective, isolation perspective, whatever. A player like Paul George, and saying that he will learn under Paul George and you're using that as a troll is just dumb. Because VJ Edgecombe was going to learn under Paul George. So it could have been anybody. I would have said the same damn thing. Trey Johnson would have learned things from Paul George. Ace Bailey would have learned things from Paul George. VJ will learn things from Paul George. So saying that is actually just dumb. He will help Ace, dummy. Like what? Or he would have helped Ace. I'm sorry, because I don't got him. Just like I would say he would help VJ Edgecombe. It's simple facts. Like what? Stop lying in the chat, dude. I'm done entertaining you, bro. Stop lying in the chat. End of the day, back to what I was saying. Yeah, man, Paul George had a procedure on his left knee Monday. This was the third injury to his knee in the last 365 days that he's been dealing with. He will now begin a rehab program, be reevaluated prior to the start of the training camp. So, wishing nothing but success or a speedy recovery for Paul George first and foremost. Philly, this is the year. Embiid, Paul George, Maxey, this is the year. Everybody's down right now, you know. And TJ Horn, appreciate that follow.
Let's go.
Everybody down right now, nigga. You can look at the Eastern Conference. Everybody looking at the Eastern Conference right now and saying who's gonna come out. Now, one person right now, nobody on this stage, nobody on this room, has a 100% or 95% confidence. Appreciate that. 95% can say one team. Oh yeah, I know they coming out. Like how, for example,
speak for yourself.
Who can you say 95% sure they coming out?
Philly, if they healthy. If not Philly,
okay, no, don't use no F word. Don't use no F word.
Shit, Shaggy. Philly ain't doing shit, Shaggy. What are you talking about, my guy?
Okay. Don't use no F word. So you have the Knicks or Philly? Do you have the Knicks or Philly? Don't use no F word.
Bro, you heard what I said, bro. If Philly healthy, they're going. If it's not Philly, then it's the Knicks.
Yeah, you ain't confident.
And for me, it's two teams. It's the Magic or the Hawks. Those are two teams for me.
The point is,
Hawks.
Y'all having more than one team, or nobody can just come like last year, for example. 95% sure. No, last year, for example, 95% sure OKC was going to the finals. 95% sure they was going to the finals. Can anybody have 95% sure? For me, last year OKC. Anybody have one team in each conference that are 95% sure they're going to the finals? Don't use no if word. Don't say no two teams. Who do you have 95% sure going to the finals in your eyes?
Don't tell us we cannot provide context.
You're gonna use the if word.
Provide context. The if is the context, bro. You know what I mean, the injuries is
Not
the
OKC.
context.
Not OKC is what I'm saying.
If Philly is healthy, then I got Philly. If not, they're not healthy, then I got the Knicks. My Eastern Conference Finals.
Nah, Philly's not doing it. Philly's not doing it. I'm 100% confident Philly's not making the finals even with a healthy Embiid.
Spurs, you be rambling, bro. Like we can see you, bro. We hear you, gang.
I hear you too, gang. You think Philly's good? What are you talking about?
All right, bro. All right, bro.
Hey, Spurs. Hold on, let me talk to you real quick, Spurs. Listen, I know I built the platform for anybody to speak their mind, gang, but you got to pick your spots a little better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a quarterback when he picking like where to place the ball at. Like, you got to pick your spot just a little better, gang. Like, you be going crazy, Spurs. Keep it real with you, but still come to the stage. Like, still, you know, you gonna type in the chat regardless. Still be active. Still support facts and stats. But you got to pick your spots just a little better, Spurs. Like, when you talk to me, come from like straight hate. You know what I'm saying? Or negativity. But also, it just could be your beliefs in the things that you believe in. Like, everybody think differently. Like, you just think, you don't think OKC repeating. You don't think Philadelphia is repeating. Nah, you don't think the Eagles would be good. I think you got to pick your spots a little better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think you got to.
I hear you saying. I'll pick my spots better. My fault, bro. My fault.
All right, we good, Spurs. Back to what I was saying. Shaggy on bullshit. He using the if word for Philly. And then he said, if not Philly, New York.
Bro, how am I on bullshit, bro? That's fair. We know who the Sixers are. They be hurt. If they not hurt, they going to the finals, bro.
All right. For me, I think it's a lot of teams that have the potential to make it. Personally, I think we can see B's Interlude typed into the chat. Shout out to B's Interlude. Magic. Stay down. Abe said, OKC boys will make win it again next year. Shout out to Abe.
Bro, I'm confused. Please, what is this Magic shit, bro? Like, sir, can y'all even see them play some basketball first? Y'all don't even know how that shit's gonna look.
What you mean, see them play basketball first?
For one, they got a team full of fucking aight players, gang. They don't even have a top 25 player on the team.
Paolo's top 25. Paolo's top 25.
Paolo can have a top.
Paolo's not a top 25 player.
Paolo can have a top 25 like season.
He can. We gotta see if we gotta see some shit for the team.
If he do that with the constant growth from him and Franz, and then Suggs and Bane being healthy, and with all the front court depth that they have, and it's a depth in general, how can they not be a team that make the finals though? I'm just
all the front court depth. The front court depth.
Wendell Carter, Mo Wag, and then how I'm forgetting the last dude name. And he better than he better than Mo Wag. Yeah. That's front court.
Yeah, that's the thing. You just named three. You just named three mid-ass centers.
It's still front court depth. Bruh, the Lakers very much so rather have that front court depth than what they got right now.
Bro, the Lakers would rather have somebody out the street than what they got right now. That's not. You can't get that off, bro. Like, for real. Like, come on, bro.
The Lakers we know about Embiid.
You can't get the Lakers off, bro.
Yeah, but nah, I hear B. I hear Shaggy. Even Spurs hit the Hawks. You see what I'm saying? So, like, the point is, like, niggas.
The Hawks as well. That's another reach. Like, come on, bro.
Bro, you never know, bro, because niggas would probably thought the Pacers was a reach, bro. Like, shit happens. Niggas click at the right time. Niggas had a season.
What you mean? The Pacers just made a conference finals the year before.
And what did people say about that?
What you talking about?
And why did people say they made that?
Because the Knicks got hurt.
Exactly. That's why people feel like they made that.
But even with the Knicks still being hurt, you can see the vision of the basketball team that they had. They still played a good brand of basketball that fit their team.
The Hawks will do the same thing, though.
We don't know that yet, man.
Why not? With Trae Young at the point guard, why won't they? And you've seen them at their best when Trae Young with the point guard. So what would change with a better roster?
But for one, with Trae for the Hawks, you make the finals. That means Jalen Johnson had to take a huge leap.
He will take that leap.
A huge leap.
It got to be huge because they got guys. They don't got to be huge because they added guys around that. Will he be their second best? Will he be their second?
They added a bunch of role players around that, man.
Will he be their second best player? 1,000%. But I think Jalen Johnson was on the way to averaging 20 and 10 last year, like 20, 10, and 5. Let me check. I don't want to talk on my ass. Hold on.
It probably wasn't. It was like 8.
So 19, 10, and 5, right? So I'm close to the 20, 10, and 5, right? Him going from 19 to 21, 22 is okay. Porzingis as your third scoring option on Yeka, Dyson Daniels, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Risha Shea going from year 1 to year 2. Like, that's okay. Luke Kennard as a sniper off the bench. Like, bro, they have a...
Come on, you name anybody.
Luke, what do you mean, Luke Kennard's a sniper. What are you talking about?
You lost me at Risha Shea and Luke Kennard, bro.
I said bro. All I said about Risha Shea was him going from year 1 to year 2.
Come on, bro. You lost me at Luke Kennard, bro. Come on, bro.
I said Risha Shea going from year 1 to year 2. I didn't say he was going to be some insane player, but going from year 1 to year 1 where he averaged 12 points, that's okay. Now you go from year 1 to year 2, and then Luke Kennard.
Still lost me at Luke Kennard.
He's a sniper. Luke Kennard is a shooter.
He's a sniper who barely get minutes on other teams, bro. Like, come on, gang. Like, come on, bro. He ain't no real player, bro. Luke Kennard, you calling Luke Kennard a player? Y'all reaching, man. Like, why y'all, like, for real? Why y'all playing with Giannis like this?
Bro, do you see Luke Kennard's career 3-point career? He's averaging 43% from 3 through his career. Every season he played in the league, he averaged 20 plus. Every season he played in the league. Every season he played. How you don't get their tips up?
We respect shooters on volume.
How? What do you mean? 4 attempts is not volume. 6 is not volume.
No, you said 4. What? 4 is volume now.
6 is not volume.
Man, 6 on one time. Season.
He did 6. No, that's 3 actually. No, 2. I'm not gonna count this season right here.
Guys, we respect the guys that's at 7, 8, 9. We respect those guys. He's not a Duncan Robinson.
But if you're playing 20 minutes a night and you give me 4 to 6 threes a game, I'm okay with that.
That's the problem. He ain't playing 20 minutes a night.
He played 20 minutes. He played 20 minutes in every season of his career.
I will bet you on that. He ain't playing 20 minutes in Atlanta.
What the hell?
He ain't playing 20 minutes a night in Atlanta. Fact.
I think I would take that bet.
What you talking about, nigga?
Trade Dyson, Luke. Yeah, I think I would take that bet. Will back up trade. Luke will come for Dyson. Yes, I will take that. Will for trade. Luke for Dyson. Risha Shea. Yes, because he's playing over Kobe. That Kobe Buffkin nigga is not playing over Luke Kennard. I don't know what the hell you think this is. Like, how many minutes you think?
About that?
Yes, I'm 1,000% sure. 1,000%, nigga. It's the reason why Kobe's in the Summer League right now still. 3 years later.
So Luke Kennard gonna be about 15, 18 minutes a night. And then let me tell you why I really don't like this though. Because the bum nigga gonna be getting DNPs.
Who?
Like, he gonna be getting DNPs, bro.
Who,
so his minutes go on. He not playing, it don't affect your minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Luke Kennard, bro. I'm not even trying to jazz up Luke Kennard. No funny.
You jazzing the Hawks.
No funny buff.
You jazzing up the Hawks, bro. Y'all gotta chill, bro. Like, for real.
Kenny, I'm gonna keep it so real with y'all, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know y'all gonna be wrong, so I'm chilling. Kobe would not play over Luke Kennard. If there was a Hawks fan in here on me right now, he would literally say Luke Kennard would play over Kobe. 1,000%. Better shooter, better player. Point blank, period. More experience. Point blank, period, bro. He's the better player right now over Kobe. Better. It's just that simple.
Bro, what's your argument about the Hawks? Do you think they're going to be something special this year or something?
They can make the finals. No, they cannot.
I said Spurs said that. And then Shaggy said, yeah, don't sleep on the Hawks.
I said that. What you going to do about it, Shaggy? I said that. Yeah, what are you telling me?
Bro,
what you saying, Shaggy?
Bro, he must be on strong.
Shaggy, don't act like you didn't think the Pacers were making the final last time.
Who is that?
Hold up. I'm glad we on Discord. I can mute him for myself. Thank God.
Yeah, you gotta mute yourself because you know you're wrong. You know you're wrong, Shaggy. You don't want to hear the truth. Shaggy, you don't want to hear the truth because you're a little boy.
Spurs,
I just muted him.
Yeah, he muted me. It's fine. It's fine, bro. He's a little. I stand on business. I stand on business. The Sixers will never make a finals in the ever. The Sixers will never make a finals.
Spurs, respect.
Click on his name. Click on his name and turn his volume down.
Respect, Spurs.
Who is that? Fucking Z Farm's fucking evil twin.
But he's a Mazak and Z Farm variant. Like, I don't know, bro.
Do you know him, Process? Have you ever met Spurs?
I think we met before. Yeah, I just never heard him start fucking yapping like this.
Yeah, I mean, let's the nigga. I'm not Process. Shaggy the one that said don't sleep on the Hawks, and I agree too though.
Huh?
You did say that. Yes, you did. I said Spurs even said the Hawks. You like, don't sleep on the Hawks, and then you got to bash.
No, I did.
What did you say?
Bro, I pushed back when you said the Hawks. I said y'all Jazz and the Hawks.
All right.
I said let's see what it looks like first, bro. For the Hawks and the Magic said the same thing. Y'all just jumping out like with these hot takes, like, bro. Can we see these teams on the court first at least, bro? Like, Jesus Christ, we jumping teams to the finals. I can see y'all say conference finals. We been talking about finals teams. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
If I see the motherfucking Hawks in the finals, I might have to take me a year off, bro. I'm just saying the fact that we sitting up here talking about the Hawks and a badass Philly team, I get you with the injuries and all that they might make the finals in an Eastern Conference that ain't really good anyway. And that we talking about they might make it, man. What are we doing, man? These niggas here. I mean, the Hawks. Nobody give a fuck. The Hawks ain't doing shit, man. The Hawks ain't finna win shit. Kobe Buffkin, all that old Luke Kennard ass shit, man. Fuck all that, man. We talking about finals. If we talking about finals,
I'm saying we talking about the finals, bro.
Next
year, why y'all playing with Giannis? Why y'all playing with Giannis, bro?
Next year, if the Eastern Conference isn't the Knicks or the Sixers, both those teams are healthy, it's a fucking disgrace. It's
why you not the Cavs? Why you not the Cavs?
I'm putting the Bucks in that as well.
Yeah, but the Bucks, and I'm not disrespecting Giannis. Who the fuck is going to help him, Shaggy?
Bro, the Bucks got a nice little roster, bro. You sleeping?
I don't like that roster
at all. The Bucks closer than y'all are. Process. All due respect, I ain't trying to.
No, they're not. No, they're not because they're a roster. No, but OG, no, they're not. They lost
the Bucks have put together a decent roster, bro.
Well, who do you like on that roster, Shaggy?
Damn near everybody but Kyle Kuzma bum ass.
But okay, who's that starting five? And what?
Miles Turner.
Miles Turner at the 5. Giannis at the 4. Giannis playing point guard this year. They saying they got the AJ Green character, Bobby back, TP back. Like it's damn near the same team, just no Dame. Oh, they added Gary Harris. You know I like Gary Harris. You know I love me some Gary Harris.
They added Gary Harris, Cole Anthony too.
Yeah, so it's gonna be come on, Cole Anthony on the bench. Like, come on, bro.
So it's gonna be so their starting lineup's gonna be. So the starting lineup's going to be Turner, Giannis, Kuzma, Gary Trent, and Porter, right? Probably.
I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do, but we probably have to wait and see.
And off the bench, you have Cole Anthony, solid player, but he's just like a microwave scorer. He doesn't really do anything else. You got AJ Green, who looks like a really good, well, not really good, but could be a good shooter in this league. Bobby Portis is a good bench player, obviously, really good bench player. Bobby Portis. Yeah, I think he should. If
they still got Gary Trent, they still got Trent on the bench.
No. Bro. He's probably going to start. If Gary Trent is on the he's on the he's in my opinion their starting lineup is going to be Trent, Porter, Giannis, Kuzma, and Turner. I would bring Kuzma off I would get rid of Kuzma, but whatever. But I like Portis, but they like him off the bench because he's been good. But again, you don't have, in my opinion, enough to like that roster is good. I'm not saying it's not good.
Enough. That is enough, bro. If guys is naming
the Magic, who their head coach is.
That is enough for Giannis to beat the Magic and the Hawks.
I don't think that the Hawks are going to be able to be there either. I told you it's a 2-team race because of rosters. I don't know why OG.
Why do you think y'all are just stamped over the Cavs though?
Who's the other team? Who the 2 teams?
Oh yeah, and the Cavs.
I'm sorry, Sixers. Okay.
And the Cavs. I forgot. I honestly forgot about them.
I'm like, what the hell?
I forgot about them.
I really don't. I mean, I'm not even trying to be funny right now.
The healthy Sixers are stamped over the Cavs. What are we doing?
They're not stamped over the Cavs. That's Cavs.
I think that
what are we doing?
I think they're over them. But no, OG, this isn't about like I understand what you're saying. This is a whole new team. And if they're healthy, it's something that they've never seen before. I know you're going off of history and they fucking suck and blah 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 blah. I just think that again, it's all on paper. Nobody's got facts behind them. So if you think if you think that you like that roster with the Bucks, so be it. I don't think it's that good. I don't think they have a Batman or a Robin to
They don't need no Robin, bro. They have Giannis.
They do need a fucking Robin. Giannis hasn't been good enough since.
Can somebody try to send a link in the chat?
Hold on, Shaggy. They haven't been good enough. They haven't been good enough with him the past 3 seasons. They got bounced in each.
Yes, the team was bad. Look at this team though, Process.
But I don't think that this team is much better. I don't think it's that much better. I like Miles Turner.
Yes, it is. They got guys. They got guys to do the necessary things, bro. I'm telling you, they got them.
And then also you have an awful head coach, a fucking idiot head coach, and you know that damn well that he's a fucking moron, and he's not going to stick to his guns with this Giannis at point guard shit. He's going to do it. He's going to trot it out there maybe for a couple months, and then as soon as the shit's not working, his offense is going to become vanilla like it has been since 2008. Like he's an awful head coach. He's not some fucking he's an idiot. He's a fucking
give
idiot.
You that.
Every player process, every player that they're gonna have, whether it's 8-man, 9-man rotation, fit Giannis. Every single one.
Yeah, I know, but you think that him playing point guard and him trying to be a real, because he's gonna have to be a really good defender on both. He's great. I'm not disrespecting Giannis. He can carry that type of load for his team, but I just don't think it's enough to get to the finals. I don't think it's enough because of the pieces that the other three teams that I named, the Cavs, the Knicks, the Sixers, they have.
Seriously, on me, the Cavs.
No, I don't like the Cavs as much
as
I don't like
for Giannis. Nothing. Stop talking about the Cavs, bro. Respectfully, he had nothing for Giannis, bro.
Neither do the Sixers. The fuck Embiid. What's Embiid gonna do? What is Embiid gonna do? What is Embiid gonna do? I'll tell you right now, Joel Embiid's the biggest playoff dropper of all time. So we know the Sixers aren't making the finals. That's why I think a team like the Hawks is more likely. That's why a team like the Magic is more likely. We already seen what we've seen with the Sixers. We already know the limits with the Sixers.
He's still lagging.
Now, with different teams, we know different teams, it'd be like that.
And these Spurs now.
All right. Yeah, process is lagging, y'all.
No, I was listening to Spurs. Can you hear me? He called Embiid a pussy or whatever.
Spurs. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. No, whatever. I'm disregarding that shit. Like, I'm not here to argue. Like, if Embiid's a pussy, I mean, that you could have your opinion. I think it's the most.
I said he's a playoff dropper. I didn't say anything else. I said he's a playoff dropper. Playoff dropper.
Whatever. He literally guts it out through every playoff through injury. Nobody else does that. But again, the ancillary pieces that the Sixers
and to be honest, the Bucks probably not done making moves. The Bucks are probably not done making moves. And
but outside of that, like Shaggy, who do they like? Your 3-point shooting team as a starter, is that a good 3-point shooting team to start? And that's what Giannis is going to be able to create for all these guys. KPJ, streaky 3-point shooter. Gary Trent's a good 3-point shooter. Kuzma's fucking terrible.
What? KPJ is one of the best catch and shoot 3-point shooters in the NBA since he got in the NBA.
I know, but I said he's streaky. I never said he wasn't good.
KPJ not streaky, bro. Yeah, he's streaky. He got to create and shoot threes for himself. But playing off of Giannis catch and shoot KPJ, you can ask OG what KPJ doing to catch and shoot.
Yeah, no, he's good. I think KPJ is a good player, and he proved that he's last year.
He was projecting him to start. We don't know who's going to be a starting point guard yet. So we got to wait. But I don't know.
Well, apparently the starting point guard is going to be Giannis, so you might as well put the best.
No, that's not what I said. He's playing point guard. I said he's playing point guard.
If he's playing point guard, then it doesn't matter who's going to be the point guard because you just want to add shooters around him. So you're going to have
that person's still going to be getting point guard reps, though. You know that. Like, come on,
of course, I know he's not going to bring up the ball every time, but I'm just saying, Gary Trent is a good. They're probably their best shooter, and AJ Green their best shooter. I don't think AJ Green can start because of defense. And Kuzma. Yeah, I know. So I'm projecting that KPJ, because the season he starts. Trent starts, Kuzma starts, Turner starts. Now, the best way to make this work is to put the best shooters around Giannis. I don't think that those four, and then obviously people off the bench, are the best shooters. Miles Turner, another streaky shooter. He could go 0 for 5 or 5 for 5.
Miles Turner is a floor spacer, bro. What are we doing?
Yeah, but he could shoot threes too. I mean, I'm saying, like, again, he's
Miles Turner is a good shooter, bro. You bugging.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not good. I said they're streaky shooters. So when they don't have it going,
everybody in the NBA is streaky, bro.
I mean, you can count on guys usually, but I'm just saying,
count on Miles Turner. What are you talking about?
I don't think so. I don't think that you can count on those guys to be a final contender. It's just too big of look at the team. The team wasn't as good as they are this year. But
bro, you can say that, bro. You can look, bro. You count.
Like, Giannis played
hold on.
Incredible.
Hold on. Okay.
Played incredible in the Indiana series, pretty much, and they didn't even have a chance.
See, this is this one you got to start being honest with yourself. Even if the Sixers are healthy, you're counting on Paul George to be a finals contender. Is that a good? Like, come on, bro.
No, but Paul George is our third best player.
So you're still counting on him, though.
No, but I don't really need to count on him as much as I need to count on Embiid and Maxey, and then you have McCain and that. I don't have to count on Paul George to be our as good as he needs to be more than I need. I need to count on Embiid and Maxey more. You agree with that?
Of course, but you still need
Paul
George.
That's what I'm saying. I know. I need Paul George to be. I need him to contribute, but I don't need to rely on him as much as I have you know what I'm saying? Like, Giannis is going to need to rely on these guys to be able to
bench players, though. You just started naming bench players for the Bucks. Like, come on, bro.
I need Miles Turner, KPJ, Gary Trent, and Kuzma.
You said AJ Green.
No, I'm just saying you have to rely on him to be one of your best shooters, which he can. I said he's probably their best shooters, but I'm saying that starting five with Giannis and those 4 players, Kuzma, Trent, Porter, and Turner, I don't think is enough.
I mean, that's your starting 5 anyway. We don't know what the
whatever. Even if you throw in Green or Cole Anthony or whatever, there's still all the similar archetype of players, similar stature of players. They're not good enough to beat us, to beat the Knicks. Or, I mean, the Cavs, Ev is higher on the Cavs than me and you. I think the Cavs are decent. I don't think that they're that good. I don't know. I think that they have holes. I don't think Mobley's the guy that everybody thinks he is. I don't think Garland's the guy that everybody thinks he is. So,
bro, you don't think nobody good but Philly? It seemed like, goddamn.
No, I said the Knicks. The Sixers, and the Cavs should be the shoe-in for those 3. If those 3 teams don't make it, it's a fucking embarrassment. If one of those 3 teams don't make it out of the East, it's embarrassing. If the Bucks make it out of the East, then Giannis is going to be held to a crazy standard again, because he's failed the last 3 seasons. He's lost the first.
It's really the biggest failure if Embiid don't get there, though, gang.
I mean, again, if he's healthy, for sure. If the Sixers are healthy, then yeah, it's a fucking catastrophe if we don't get to the finals.
As soon as I found out the Celtics got hurt, I stamped the Sixers in the finals, bro.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's just as long as the Sixers stay healthy,
Why did you stamp that?
Because they have the best player in the East now.
Hey, how many games?
He's been the best player in the East, but the second best player in the East. How
many games has that 3 in Philly played together?
Not a lot.
Not a lot, but they just have the clear best roster.
So y'all just saying basically what's on paper that gives them the advantage. We ain't seen a whole bunch of shit. And I know my team ain't played a whole lot of games with Kevin Durant either, but from our perspective, it's just a plug and play type of fit, right? Ain't got nothing to do with a whole bunch of injuries and none of that shit. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna work. Y'all shit over there. I ain't even seen this big quote unquote big 3 play together. I ain't seen none of that shit. So you depending on the team coming together in a cohesive manner over an 82 game season. They don't really know each other, and they gonna prepare themselves all the way to the motherfucking finals just because of what they got on paper. I don't know. I ain't buying that shit, bro. And they're coming off injuries. The two of the main 3 coming off injuries, and they not healthy today. What are we talking about? And we keep on saying if they're healthy. And then if a nigga say if they're healthy, well, you can't say that. You can say about any team. Yeah, but you can say that a little bit more about this team than you can say about other teams. Because they've been injured quite a bit lately, especially over the recent history. I don't even know why we talking about Philly, man. Philly ain't finna do a bitch ass thing. Process, I hate to bust your bubble, but y'all ain't about to do nothing. And I'm willing to bet anything on that. Anything. Y'all ain't finna win nothing. I don't care if you're healthy or not. You ain't winning shit.
Ain't nothing wrong with him saying that. I ain't mad at that. So I'm just saying that's the problem. Process don't like being honest with himself sometimes.
I'm mad Process ain't hear that, bro. I pray Process heard that, bro. I pray Process.
Like what?
You know he didn't hear that. He would have came off the mic already.
No, OG keep it real though. OG keep it real, man.
Facts, bro. This Philly shit, like, come on, bro. Y'all gotta stop stamping teams, bro. For real.
Bro, you the one that just said they're healthy, they going to the finals to you, though. OG said healthy or not.
I said it's healthy.
Yeah, OG just said healthy or not, they not going. I said it's healthy. OG said they healthy, they still not going, though.
That's because he just think they gonna play ass even if they are healthy. OG don't believe in Embiid or Paul George.
Now, I believe a little bit more in Embiid, but Paul George, not at all. Nothing. Nothing. I don't know. I don't believe in the shit. I'm sorry, I don't. I ain't seen it. I just don't believe it. I know you niggas think highly of him because of what happened 5 years ago or some shit. I don't know, but I don't. I just don't. I'm off the wagon. It don't take me no 5-6 years for me to. I'm done with that shit, bro. Done with that. That nigga ain't finna be. He ain't finna do shit. Nigga, still go do something else with your time. Shit, basketball. I don't know. And Process banking on this nigga next year. Come on, man. Fuck all that. And Giannis, the difference between Giannis's team is Giannis, and when Giannis won that championship, didn't he have just a whole bunch of role-playing motherfuckers around him, and he was kind of the head of the snake? He didn't have to try to play first fiddle. Who was with him when he won that?
Chris Middleton.
He had Drew and he had Chris. They won a bunch of role players.
Okay. Well, that's a little bit better, but I don't know if I consider any one of those guys a Batman. I still think that those are really high-level role players.
Chris was the short of Robin. Even if you do want to call them role players, they were elite-level role players. Drew and Brooke was elite-level role players.
I give you that. And so that's what I'm saying. I think Is there a case, because, and I'm just throwing this out there to the pep, is there a case where some teams, they don't, like some guys don't necessarily need a Robin. A Robin would get in his way more than it would help him. So he just needs to be able to have the ball, have the right role players around him, and just play off of that. I know
And that's
some
what I
teams
think they
need a
got this
Robin.
year. I think the Bucks got that this year.
You talking about
Yeah,
Giannis?
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No, you tripping. You tripping. Not
Yeah,
in this league. Not in this league. You need a Robin.
Yeah, but I think. See,
I mean, nigga, y'all just won a chip without a Robin.
Yeah,
bro, you sound stupid as hell, bro.
I
So
mean,
a
but
nigga
no,
that averaged 23, a nigga that averaged 23 a game during the entire playoff run is not a Robin now. Like when do we ever do that?
Robin, bro, chill.
When do we ever do that, bro? Like, come on, bro.
I don't know. I just feel like
y'all Robin was y'all defense, bro.
Bro, no, it was, bro.
Ooh,
like
that nigga said something
in.
in. Wait a minute. That nigga just said something in.
Move on. No,
Wow.
he didn't say shit. He didn't say
he did. Yes, he did, nigga. You might not have liked it, but he might have said something just now.
You the type of nigga that come playoff time, he gonna be calling Amon Thompson a Robin. When we know damn well that's
now, I'm the why we got to go to me, nigga. I ain't
yeah, nigga. Move on.
Bro, Amon is definitely on that trajectory, though. Is he not?
No.
Nigga, was J-Dub not? That makes no sense. How you gonna say Amon is but J-Dub is not?
Stop entertaining certain shit, bro.
That makes no sense.
Sometimes you gotta stop entertaining shit, bro.
Listen, right? Listen, you don't get credit. I mean, you get credit. Listen though, Amon is showing he can do that. He's on this trajectory without a Batman. He didn't have a Batman last year.
Bro, what type of shit in my hair right now, bro? Like, can we move on?
I got it. So I put more stock.
You brought up Amon, now you don't want to talk about Amon.
We move on. Like,
y'all want to keep it real.
You just brought up Amon, nigga. We didn't bring up Amon. You did.
Y'all want to keep it real or not? Amon is showing.
We know damn well that would never be the case. Super role player.
Okay, you gonna see?
And I think we making the case that your guy's a super role player.
Super role player, 23 a game, all NBA.
Bro, super role players don't make all NBA and be an all-star. Like that doesn't.
Yes, they do.
Name a super role player. Name a super role player.
What are you talking about?
Bro, Draymond Green was a star.
Draymond Green was a super role player now?
1 year.
But that's disrespectful to call Draymond Green a super role player.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't believe I'm hearing this.
His teammate Klay Thompson, super role player. What are you talking about?
Was he all NBA?
All NBA.
Was he all NBA and All Star the same year?
They don't want to keep it a wow. They want to keep it real, OG.
Oh my god!
They don't want to keep it real. We say it all the time.
Nigga,
okay.
Move on, niggas may not like it, but it's true, nigga.
Move on,
see it all the time. What are you talking about?
Goods ready to move. Goods ready to move. What you want to talk about? You want to talk about football now, nigga?
Move on,
bro. I've never heard no shit like that in my life. We can move on though, bro.
Klay Thompson was
but the question was, can some teams be built in a way that they don't need a Robin, and they could still find a way to potentially even make the finals?
Yes, the 2019 Raptors, we seen it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying this team that he's on, and that's why I think they closer than what Philly is. Y'all saying Philly?
Siakam?
Wait, what did y'all just
say again?
Siakam?
Siakam what?
He was not a number 2 that year.
Siakam was a number 2 in that run.
No, he was not. It was up. It was different players, bro.
It was really him, bro. They had a couple niggas.
It was different players, bro. Trust me.
But the Bucks don't have those level of niggas though. Like Siakam was playing at. Wasn't Siakam averaging like 20 a game, or close to that?
No.
What was he averaging?
Siakam and Fred. I don't know who. Yeah,
Siakam round 1. Siakam averaged 22. The next round he averaged 19. The next round,
come on, bro.
He averaged 14. And in the finals he averaged 20.
Like, come on, like, bro.
That screams clear cut number 2, though.
Yeah, but the nigga read off.
Like, come on, bro.
Points from 3 different games, and that's good enough to say that this nigga's a Robin based on those.
That's 4 different series, but that's clear he was a number 2.
No, it's not, nigga.
If you're averaging 20 in 3 out of the 4 series,
hold up though. Y'all think Amon can't do that?
Oh my god!
I guarantee you the nigga gonna be. I promise.
Y'all think Amon can't do that? And Amon is bringing a higher level of defense.
So Amon gonna average more than Sengun?
He gonna average somewhere between.
He touched Mike.
16.
Answer the question. Because Auburn's not averaging 20, nigga. Is he gonna average more than Sengun? That's my question. Is he gonna average more than Sengun?
Bro, he gonna try and trick himself into thinking Auburn's gonna average 20 with them niggas, bro. Auburn's will never average 20 with them niggas, bro. I'm sorry.
Why
It's just
can't
not
he? Why
happening.
can't he? Why can't he?
Not with KD and Sengun. No,
Why
there's
not? Tell me
Why
why not. Let's
can't he
talk about
though?
it.
What are you talking
Let's
not
talk
enough
about it. Why
touches to go
not?
around.
Why
Why
not?
can't he though?
Not enough
Tell me
touches to
why
go
not.
around.
Nigga,
You
okay, so
got
I knew that's
you're
where
gonna
you
have
was
you're gonna
going.
have
The way
Fred. You're gonna have
he eats,
Fred.
the way
You're gonna have
he eats
Fred,
is totally
KD,
different than the way the rest of them niggas
Fred,
eat.
KD, and Sengun gonna be
Nigga, the way
dominating.
he
It's
eats,
not happening.
that nigga
Bro,
getting 10 to 12.
Not happening.
I can
Come on, man.
average 20 simply off of running a break, getting
Man,
the
come on, man.
Bruh, can
transition,
Come
y'all
on, man.
stop?
Cracking
He's
to the
not. He's
close
basket
not.
and
out,
running the
getting
He's not
motherfucking
gonna.
downhill.
track,
Can
bro.
we? He's not
Come
gonna
on,
average
bro.
20 in no
What are
series
we
this year.
doing?
Can we chill? He's not
Bro,
gonna
I
do
could
it.
have scored a bucket
Can
for
we bet
me.
on
Yeah,
this?
can't. Everybody
we
can
bet
say
on
anybody
this?
can do anything, but is he gonna average 20 any series this year? No, he's not. Can we just be real?
You don't know that, bro.
I do know that he's
Can
not
we
gonna
bet? Can we
average
bet on
20 in no
that?
series this year.
Y'all
Not
don't even know
one
how he eat.
series.
OG,
Y'all
I
think he
know
eat
how
the ball
he
on
eat.
the wing
I know
and
how
all
he eat.
that,
I know
and
how
all
he eat.
that.
I understand that.
OG,
But out of one series this year, we average 20.
OG. Can we bet on that? I'll give you
Hey,
three series. If y'all even make it that far, 3 series. If Ahmed averages 20 in any one of those series, I'll give you $100.
See,
If
that's
he
the
doesn't,
thing.
you
That's
give me
what
$100. How
we
about
talk.
that?
We
okay.
gotta stop. We gotta stop just trying to gamble when we having debates. We don't everything that we need to be gambling.
What do you mean, bro? I'm trying to. He's
Everything
confident
don't
in
need to
it.
be
What are you
gambling.
talking about?
Amin could for sure average 20 in the playoff series, bro. You're
I mean, I
crazy
know
if you
he
think
can do
that.
that. I know he can do that. But on top of that, see, y'all comparing him to a nigga that just get buckets, nigga. This nigga finna impact the game and I know we ain't talking about that. But way y'all look at y'all just say, if he averaged 20, that means he had a great game. That nigga impacts the game all across the motherfucking board, man. All the
Yeah,
way
I
across the
agree.
whole
I
motherfucking
agree.
board.
I think Ahmed is really
Oh,
good.
you can't
I
just
agree.
say how many points did he have. Well, that ain't telling half the story, nigga. If you ain't watched the game and you just looking at the box score and say, okay, he
The
had 15
convo
points.
was about a
Come on,
Robin,
man. That's
OG.
good. If
You
you
need a nigga to average at least 20 a game next to your guy, though, or close to it. That's what, bro. We
Okay,
haven't seen a
so
champ.
so 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 Goods. I just heard you call Sengun a good player the other day. You don't think Sengun could be a Robin?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think he could.
Okay.
Ahmed is the
well, I got
one
a
I disagree
Batman.
with.
Well, then I got a
Ahmed is the one I
Batman.
disagree with.
So why you worried about the third fiddle nigga? Why? Why we
Man,
going way
The
down there?
problem
I
is,
thought we was talking about one and
y'all should
two.
have started with Sengun instead of saying Amin. That's the problem.
Now hold on. So first
No,
we were
no, no,
talking about
no.
Batman.
No. The problem is Amin can be that as well, though. That's facts. He
Yeah.
can be that as well.
So first we talking about Batman, then we talking about Robin. Now you niggas is talking about the Butler nigga, man. Why we going all the way to the third nigga? We already Batman is gonna be KD and Robin is gonna be Sengun. Why? How did Amin come in this picture any motherfucking way?
Because
Goods, bro.
OG, because I know you an Ahmed fan, so I wanted to joke, nigga. Damn.
Oh, well, nigga, I take conversations serious. We talk. I
No,
know when you
this
Come
niggas
the
on,
be
thing, though.
man.
joking and trolling and
This
shit,
the
nigga.
thing, though. This what y'all got to confuse. They don't. The Houston Rockets, they don't got a Batman and Robin situation. They're like the Power Rangers, bro. Everybody don't got to be Red Ranger. Somebody got to be green. So it's Sengun blue. Amin could be the Green Ranger, bro. It ain't Batman and
Easy.
Robin. They got three
Easy.
guys.
Easy.
If you think Ahmed could be the Green Ranger, bro, I don't know what to tell you, gang.
If you
Everybody
don't,
don't
I
got
ain't
to be
gonna lie.
the second guy.
That was a good take by Shaggy right there. I like that take.
yeah.
But
Everybody
Nigga
got to
just
back
spin
Sengun is
some
the
shit to
around, but
him.
clear
some guys got to be
Sengun is
the
the
Power
clear number
Rangers.
2 on that team now, bro. He's the clear number 2. Like, come on, bro. Let's be serious
But
here.
it might not be a Sengun type of series, but you don't even know who they backing up against. For like, it might be not be a Sengun type of series,
And if
bro.
it's
I
not a
mean, I
Sengun
gotta
type of
step
series,
up.
they're gonna lose, gang.
See, you look at basketball one way. You look at it just
My
one
son.
way, nigga. This is it right
Alright.
here,
Alright.
and
If
you
he
don't
don't show up
deviate. You don't
offensively,
look at shit.
he don't show up offensively for y'all. Fred
I
better be
know what
having a
my
great
nigga.
night.
If
That's all I'm gonna
if it's
say.
one nigga on the team I ain't worried about, it's number one. It's Amin Thompson, nigga. I promise I ain't worried about that nigga. I'm more worried about Sengun than I'm worried about Amin. Trust me when I tell you. I ain't bit more worried about that nigga than Man in the Moon. That nigga gonna give me what I know he gonna give me every motherfucking night. And that's going to be between 15 to 20 points. That's going to be between 8 to 9 rebounds. That's going to be between 2 steals, 2 to 3 steals, 2 to 3 blocks, whole bunch of motherfucking disruption all the way around the whole motherfucking team, the whole 94 feet. I know what I'm getting. There's a whole bunch of teams ain't got a nigga like that. And you can't quantify that nigga just talking about, did he get 20 points? Nigga, you don't quantify him like that. He bigger than that. He's different. Open your motherfucking eyes up, Goods.
Does he not have to be a consistent offensive, player to that level for you guys to be a championship contender though?
Say again, D-Mac.
Does he not have to be a consistent offensive performer to that level for you guys to be a championship team though?
He will be a consistent offensive performer. It just won't be in the ways that y'all want to see it. He gonna get his points. He gonna get it. Trust me, I tell you. Running the court, cutting to the basket, off KD, off Sengun, playing in that short corner spot. That nigga gonna get his 15 to 20 points a night. I promise y'all. Now, I'm not worried about that. He gonna get it.
What you on that, OG? But to D, so in your eyes, that consistent offense that you were talking about, does that look like 20 points a night to you, like on average in a series?
He just said no.
No, I'm talking about D-Mac.
Me?
Oh, D-Mac.
I know OG gonna say no, and OG is right to say no. By the way,
I mean, I think that if you're saying that there are, and it depends, I guess, on the matchup. If you're saying that there are times in which there are in Sengun series, then yeah, that he's going to have to be that.
Yeah. In that scenario, yeah, I agree with you. I was talking about the general.
But I think Sengun is probably good enough to be the second consistent offense option. But if there's circumstances in which he cannot be, then yeah, he absolutely has to. Because I mean, who else is going to do it then?
Yeah, I fully believe that the Rockets could win a series, and the Rockets could win a series. But let's say KD go 25, Sengun go 21, 22, Fred go 15, or Fred go like somewhere between 12 and 15, and Amon go somewhere between 17 and 19. Like, you don't need to average 20 for him to be impactful, bro. The impact is going to be there no matter what.
Yeah, and if their defense is the level that we expect it to be at, then yeah, I think that definitely is a formula that can work for them.
And then one other thing, real quick, because we go into the third option. How many times I think we only talking about this with the Rockets. On any other team, we go first option, second option, and then if them two niggas don't get it, or if one has a problem getting what they usually bring, how do they usually make up for that? Collectively amongst the whole motherfucking team. It don't point to one nigga like we trying to point to a man and say, well, if this nigga get his and this one don't get his, then a man, you gotta get yours. No, we gonna collectively get it done just like every other motherfucking team in the NBA. So stop the bullshit, nigga. Stop the bullshit like it's all gonna fall on the men if one of them niggas come up short. No, it's gonna be a collective effort, just like it is on every other team in the NBA. When the number one guy gets his and the second option comes up a little bit short. So
Reed Shepard, get ready, brother. Get ready, man.
Like I said though, find another nigga to worry about on my team because I ain't worried about that one. Just find another nigga. You can point to a lot of other niggas. Don't worry about that one though. He coming. And you gonna know he there too. Trust me. I can't wait. Why you niggas got me geeked? I'm finna go hit this gym. Quit fucking with me, y'all.
I slide back. I see your comments. Can somebody on Twitch do me a favor? Can y'all send any tweet that y'all see, any link that you see, and try to send it into the Twitch chat? I believe I turned off the thing that kept banning y'all for 120 seconds when y'all sent the link. Can y'all try to send any link into the chat real quick?
Nightbot going.
Nah, it's not gone. All right, cool. So it's working now. All right, thank you. Yeah, y'all kept getting banned when y'all sent links. Thanks. Cool. Had to fix that joint on Wisebot. As y'all can see behind me real quick. Actually, real quick, before we can circling back to the show. Good talk, by the way. As y'all can see behind me, there are 5 more shirts remaining. 5 more shirts remaining of the Fact and Stats collection. Fact and Stats heart shape in the front. On the back, Speak Your Mind. If you do not have a shirt, make sure you check out the website. All these remaining shirts are all marked down on the website right now. All these shirts are all marked down on the website right now. As you see, black sold out, blue sold out, off-white sold out. 5 more shirts to go. Instead of 30, you can get it for as low as $20 today. Everybody else that far as giving away the shirts, they all bagged up to yesterday and today. So I'll go to the post office after the show as I got to make a run of Target and stuff anyway. And then this last shirt right here, original Facts and Stats logo shirt, you can get it for as low as $15. Again, the website is factsandstats.us. It is a description on the link on this. It's in the description on the YouTube video, and there's also in the chat right there as far as the website side of things. On top of that, if anybody ever wants to extend their support for the platform, feel free to subscribe on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, you just saw Ari do it recently. You get 1 free subscription through your Amazon Prime account. All you have to do is connect your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime account, and you get 1 free sub a month. And then on YouTube, if you want to become a member, feel free to become a member as well and extend your support for the platform as well. Thank y'all so much. And then what else I wanted to say? Good conversation, bro. It started on Paul George, bro. It started on me talking about Paul George, and they took it all the way to, the Houston Rockets and things like that, which was good talks regardless.
Oh, who that's what started that?
Yeah, you thought about talking. Miles, what's the word, gang? Started
What
off with
was the OG take? Not OG's take. I'm saying like what was the
um.
original take?
Yeah, I had this on the screen where basically saying like, Paul George, like the injury, the Sixers.
Oh, how he's gonna be out?
Yeah, how the injury basically. It's his third left knee
Yeah,
injury.
that's sad. That's kind of like tragic. But go ahead.
And then that took it to like Shaggy saying like he got the Shaggy and Goods pretty much saying if they healthy, they'll make the finals. The Sixers and the OG was like, well, they not making shit, healthy or not. And then,
Big if about the Sixers. I don't know why anybody ever expected them to stay healthy. I don't like. It's just
I never expected them to stay healthy, but I don't even like know when I consider my like teams coming out the East. I don't even entertain the Sixers like respectfully. And if they do make it, God bless them, bro. Happy for them. But I just like they got too many guys on the team with injury questions.
Yeah, that's what OG was saying. Pretty much what you just said.
You gonna have to tell me, bro. There's no way for me to believe that you're gonna be healthy by the end of the year. And like, no reason. There's just no.
And then slide.
Yeah, I'm gonna just sit back and see it. No funny. I'm gonna just sit back and watch it, bro. If they do it, they do it. Happy for them. But I just don't think they will. I told you I think coming out the East right now. As of right now, did I tell you? I don't know. Maybe I did. I chose the Magic though. I think they got a good mind.
All right, but yeah, but the point is,
the team the Magic got. Go ahead.
The point was I was saying like it's when you ask one person or you ask say 10 people, you'll probably or say 20, you'll probably hear 5 different teams that people would say that can make the finals as far as the Eastern Conference. And I was basically saying like that's what the East is. Going to last season for me, I had OKC making the finals. I was 95% sure on that, and I'll be stunned if anybody right here on this stage at least I can speak to y'all right now are 95% sure on the Eastern Conference team making the finals. Like D-Mac, who you got making the finals this year? If you just had a guess right now,
no fucking clue. But I mean, Cavs, I guess.
You see what I'm saying? And like you asked a nigga like Low would probably say somebody like Low. Who would you say?
You say out of the East?
Yeah.
They said the Magic.
I chose Orlando, bro. I think if Orlando stays healthy, I think that team's gonna be crazy.
And then I look in the chat and Abe say the Pistons. You know what I'm saying? So Spurs even said the Hawks. You know what I'm saying? The point is, people gonna say Shaggy said the Bucks can make it.
The Hawks is gonna be a good team next year. Yeah, okay.
Philadelphia 76ers, bro. Like we gotta chill, dog.
What about I like the Knicks a little bit. I just don't like Mike Brown.
If the Sixers do not make it out to the finals this year, you got to trade Embiid.
Yeah, I do like the Knicks too.
Who's going to take Embiid
if the Sixers don't make it to the finals this year? It's more than likely going to be because Embiid is not healthy. So
but you got to trade that. You got to get rid of him.
Sly said the Pistons too.
The Pistons actually is a good shout, but let me see because they lost 2 of their shooters, but I think they replaced them. Let me see.
The Pistons are not a real.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have a real section that I feel great about right now, personally.
I just want to see what they did this offseason real quick. Let me see.
Duncan Robinson.
Magic and Bucks over Pistons. I'm not even going to entertain
I go Magic over Pistons right now, too.
And I might be going Hawks over Pistons, too. So.
Ev, I agree with you, and I
not the Hawks.
I feel like they got Ron. Okay, they got Ron Holland.
You tripping? The Hawks got wing depth. They got front court, quote unquote front court depth because we don't know if Kristaps gonna be healthy. But
that part,
yeah, that's what it is.
Who did the Pistons draft?
I remember.
I don't recall them drafting anybody in the first.
Did they draft anybody? Hold on.
Nah, they definitely picked somebody if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, let me check.
Okay, they got Karis LeVert and Duncan Robinson.
Yeah, I don't recall them drafting anybody. Oh no, they got Chad in the second round. That's all I can remember. Chad in the second round.
And that's a nice pickup too.
Yeah, Chad.
Chad Lanier.
Yeah.
Okay, Ivy gonna be back next year. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, and then they added Duncan and Karis LeVert, and that pretty much is all they did.
Yeah, and Ron Holland gonna take a lead this
year.
Yeah.
He should. Ron Holland should be able to take Tobias Harris' spot this year. Bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Ron and Nassar gonna cause havoc on defense for sure. It's about them knocking on their
That's a cool team, but I don't think they coming out the East though, unless K really just he got a boy on the shoulders.
And then they got a little playoff experience this year. So
even with a Cade leap, though, I don't think that they have enough as a consistent offensive option for me to feel good about them coming out of the East.
It all comes down to Ivy. If Ivy is not a guy next year, then no.
Yeah, that's too. I gotta see what Ivy come back with next year.
He got to come back to how like he was playing right before he got hurt.
Was it a torn Achilles as well, or what he on?
Nah, he wasn't torn Achilles.
Thought it was a broken leg or something.
Yeah, like
okay.
Said, yeah. So that's that. That's that. Paul George, speedy recovery. Good news yesterday. Wemby's return or clear from the blood clot. So hopefully, he can have a phenomenal season that he was just having well on in year 2 before he had to get shut down around the All-Star break. I would say it happened. Year 3 for him is going to be phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? A lot of year 3 is going to be phenomenal for a lot of those players in that draft class. But yeah, man. So Wemby, keep doing your thing.
I feel like a changing of the guard is coming here for real. I feel like we talk about these young teams: Detroit, Houston, Orlando on the way. I think some of these teams these long-standing teams that have always kind of been in the playoffs last 3, 4, 5 years. I think you're gonna start to see some of them tail off, and it's gonna be some new teams coming in the fold, man. I like it. I swear I like it.
Like who?
I like
who tailing off.
Oh shit! I think you about to see. I don't know if Boston gonna bounce back like they were. I think they're gonna take a fall. I think shit. You look at that Eastern Conference. Probably I'm not sold on anybody over there besides as far as trajectory shit. Besides Orlando, I still like Cleveland a little bit, and I like the Knicks. Beyond that, I think I don't know. I don't see any of those teams just staying up there and just kind of continuing to have success along the way. I think a lot of these young teams are about to start coming on, man, start coming into the fold. I think OKC, I consider OKC a young team. They're going to be here for a while. Houston going to be here for a while. Yeah, I like some of these younger teams, man. I think some of these older teams, Philly about to fall off. Like, that shit is, matter of fact, them niggas hanging on by a thread. It is what it is. They about to fall. So let me look at the East real quick. Let me look at some of these teams. That's pretty good. I hate the due process like that.
Boston, Philly, and Indiana would be the 3 teams that you would look at as far as fall off from last season to make way for these younger teams. I assume.
I think the pace is still going to be good in the regular season. Playoffs,
how though? Good. Well, I guess they got enough.
Hallie wasn't everything to their team. They still and Turner. Matter of fact, damn, I forgot they lost Turner. Damn.
Wait, and again, the Pacers are in a position where maybe they don't mind being bad in the regular season because they have their draft pick back. And
about Turner
grabbing another lottery pick in the future, maybe that's something that they don't mind from that position. And Rick is in a very secure spot as far as his coaching job is concerned. So maybe that's something that they don't mind from that aspect. I don't know.
Oh, I forgot about Benny. Minnie gonna be there for a minute. They ain't fall off too much.
I mean, I just think in the Eastern Conference, the Pacers still gonna win a lot of their games. They got a great coach. They're gonna play the same system regardless of who's on the court. Siakam is still healthy. I mean,
but they gonna play the same system, but it could take a small drop back. 1 with the loss of Hallie, and then 2 the loss of Turner. Turner made that space and go. Now I think they're starting Isaiah Jackson. He's not the shooter of Miles Turner when it comes to.
They even gonna start Isaiah Jackson or that center they picked up from Memphis. Forgot his name. What's that nigga name?
They have Isaiah, James Wiseman, and who? You said he picked up a center from Memphis?
Yeah,
you talking about Huff? He ain't really a center, but he is a spacer.
Yeah, Jay Huff.
He's a spacer, yeah, for sure. But I think they're gonna start Isaiah.
Golden State, they about to start falling. They already started. Memphis, and I don't know. I just don't see Memphis climbing back up for me. I know Miles in here. I know he don't like to hear that shit. But Phoenix, we see what they done took a dip. I think Dallas gonna hold steady. Denver gonna hold steady. Yeah, so that's 3 teams.
Trailblazers already coming up. I'm telling you.
I think they on the way too. I think they're on the way too.
Yeah, Trailblazers for sure. Trailblazers for sure. Definitely agree. Also, if you are in here, y'all. If you are in here, you don't follow, make sure you hit that follow button as well. If you are on the YouTube side of things, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and or subscribe. Just want to say again, thank y'all for all the support across Twitter, Playback, YouTube, and now Twitch. They said, OG, you got the Clippers falling off?
OG, stop lying up here, bro.
Oh, real quick though, but this is the reason why I brought up that point earlier. The Spurs, man. Y'all better. The Spurs gonna be the Spurs on the way, man. The Spurs, and it ain't gonna be long. They won't. It will not be long. Them niggas on the way. They got a nice little makeup, dog.
I give a damn. What are they on
You
the way?
niggas is but you niggas, look here, man. Miles, I hate to say it, you and Process in the same boat.
Hey, OG,
You niggas, not from an injury perspective and all that, but your window done closed. And them, your window might have been the fastest window I seen closed in a long motherfucking time. Nigga, your shit was open and shut like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Nigga, you know what it is.
When was their window open?
Nigga, but I'm telling the truth, nigga.
Yeah, I was about to say, when was their window
OG, when
open?
they had a window?
I mean, when I'm wrong.
They didn't have a window ever, though.
When was the window open? Please tell me.
Well, I guess
That window was never
you right.
open.
That shit was cracked. You right. That shit was
When
cracked.
it was open when y'all said y'all want to rep at the West. That's when it was open. It was what?
You said it was open when Josh said he wasn't worried about the West.
Yeah.
Man, all right, bro. I'm sure, all right, bro. Niggas get KD and start puffing their chest out. All right, whole time when that nigga gone.
Yeah, if you got him, you'll puff yours out too, nigga. You would too, nigga.
Whole time when that old nigga retired, y'all gonna be back to shit.
He was puffing his chest out last year. Can't even say that.
Okay, what they do? Nothing. What you mean?
Nigga, we was a 2 seed, nigga.
Wow. Okay. Congratulations, OG. Did you win a playoff series? No. That's what niggas was telling me.
Okay. Well, you right about that. You right. We didn't win a playoff series. You right.
That $100 did me.
I'm gonna tell you what they told me when they cut my dog tail off, nigga. It won't be long now, though. It won't be long now, though, nigga.
Okay,
we gonna win one this year. I bet you that. Now. Right
on
on about that, nigga. We gonna win, and I dare you to bet some money on it, nigga. I dare you to, nigga.
Oh, you got Kevin Durant. I would hope you do. That ain't shit to me, OG. Winning one playoff series with KD don't move me, bro.
I bet you we win too. How about that?
No, bro. Y'all gotta get to the finals, or at least the conference finals games. You got KD now, OG.
I won't get nobody else.
If
they won 2, that would be conference finals.
I'm gonna say 3. Fuck that. I ain't giving OG that cop out.
Damn.
3.
Damn, so how much y'all gotta win, gang? How many y'all gotta win?
Yeah, we no playoff series this year, kid.
You say y'all not?
What y'all doing?
No.
Damn, okay.
That shit, boy,
he don't think they win this series. Okay, he think it's over.
He talking about no. First of all, who said it was over?
Yeah, you basically saying it's over.
Yeah, you basically saying it's over, gang.
Just because you don't win a playoff series this year, it's over with. All right.
I mean, bro, you lost Bane.
Okay.
I mean,
bro, it's over if it never started, bro.
Okay, we lost Bane. So what? Good. Nobody really high on Bane to begin with here anyway. So why does it matter now?
Nobody thought Bane was ever a bad player, though. Niggas just said,
"Oh my, all right."
Wait, what do you mean?
All right.
Yeah, Miles, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Y'all having revisionist
I feel bad for Miles,
especially
man.
you, good. Why you feel bad for me?
I feel bad, man. He's fine, man. You can hear it. You can hear it in nephew voice. You
don't feel bad for me. Great, my nigga.
OG, no funny. He pissed right now. Like
I know that's what I'm saying. He's fired. I feel bad for him. I feel bad. He gonna be all right though. It's just time.
He fine. OG, you know why? Because Ohio State finna play football. My niggas finna go back to back.
Now he went to another
come out.
Y'all see what's going on now, right?
John Newsome finna come out. Get to see the guys play again in October. The Cardinals finna come back. Don't worry about you.
You know, nigga, basketball fucked up when he started talking about basketball.
Your happiness not gonna come to October, bro. Because the Cowboys, some shit. So you hope the Rockets good. The Rockets ain't good. You gonna be in here pissed off, Ed.
Yeah, you right about that, but I got this pretty good chance we gonna be good. But nigga basketball fucked up, and the first thing he told me he ain't worried about it because he got Ohio State.
Who said basketball? I never said basketball was football.
That nigga that said I ain't worried about basketball.
I can't be realistic about the basketball things. I can't do that.
But so how did that go with the OG saying y'all taking a fall off then if you ain't got y'all win the series or nothing?
He said I never said we was gonna win the playoff series.
But wouldn't that go to why OG say y'all might take a little fall off? Or nah, you just feel like if y'all
make the playoffs,
if y'all make the playoffs, y'all good.
Were we not the 8th seed last year?
So what if y'all the 10th seed this year?
I mean, we damn near was the 10th seed. We lost the first playing game. I mean,
are y'all gonna be better than the Trailblazers this year, bro?
Duh.
How can you say duh to that? Like that's not even like
I'm confused though, Miles. Why you keep coming up here talking about y'all just not gonna win a playing game, man?
I never said that. I said playoff series, not
I
playing
mean,
game.
playoff. My bad. Y'all not gonna win a playoff series. Like you don't even know who y'all gonna play. Anything can happen out there. Like, how you
As the team
just
is
so sure
currently
you not beating
constructed,
no
I can't
team?
say we will. What's
So why do you?
Hey, they're most
So how do
likely
you
gonna be
guarantee you gonna make the playoffs?
low. They're most likely gonna
So I
be a
got
low
John Morant.
seed.
Duh.
Low. They most likely gonna be
Duh.
bottom seeds.
Bro,
They gonna have to
if
play
y'all
what
get,
us.
My guy. What
they
you
gonna
talking
get
about?
a playing game, bro. And I'm trying to figure out why. If they don't think they can win a playoff series, why are they so sure they can make it out the play-in?
That's winning one game though.
The West is treacherous, bro.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
like
you should know that, right?
why are you stamping y'all getting out the playing though? Because if y'all get the Spurs, if y'all
The
get
West is
I'm not worried
treacherous,
about the
bro.
Spurs,
Like
bro.
you should be. They're gonna beat
Be
Nigga, the
y'all.
Spurs
skeptical
can be
of you
better. The
guys
Spurs can
winning
be
a
better than
playoff
y'all this
series and then be
year.
like, yeah, we for
I
sure
don't.
making it
I'm
though.
not worried about the Spurs.
They can be better than y'all
We
this
always beat
year.
the Spurs.
Miles, you
We
got to
always
worry
beat the
about
Spurs.
everybody. Everybody.
I'm not worried about the Spurs, bro. We beat the Spurs all the time. Yeah, I'm not worried about the Spurs. We
Let me see
ain't
something.
got
That
one.
don't
I
I'm not
mean
worried.
nothing.
don't like how you just stamping this though. Like
Mean anything.
Y'all not gonna,
Miles,
hey,
you
that
can't.
shit winning
Miles,
out
you
after
cannot
this year.
sit here
Spurs
and
on my
be
I
way
can't
for
say
there.
that.
sure about y'all not winning the
I
playoff
can say
series,
what I
but
want to,
be for sure
and I
about
just
y'all
said
making
it.
the playoffs.
If I'm wrong, I'm
Okay,
wrong. But I said it. It's on wax,
listen
Ev.
up.
Ev got
If
it on
you
wax for this shit.
just a
I
couple
don't give a fuck.
teams, just a couple teams that I think y'all could see in the playing game, right? Let's say
Mm-hmm.
let's say y'all see Dallas. I'm picking Dallas, and I'll say
That's
Kyrie
not.
gonna
That's
be
not.
back, but if he's not
That won't
cool,
be
I'm
a bad
still picking
assessment.
Dallas.
Nah,
That
Kyrie will
won't
be
be a bad
back.
assessment.
You think Kyrie will be back?
Yeah, he'll be back.
He should be.
Yeah, I think he will be back
It's
too, and
April. Yeah, he
they
should
gonna
be.
smack them boys.
They gonna smack
Uh,
y'all too, though. Hope you know that, right?
we're gonna be 6 seed, bro. We
Man,
good.
Well,
please.
you
All
might
right.
you
We
might have
good.
a
y'all
better
too,
Man,
chance
Miles.
trying to
please.
win
All
it
right.
than they
Miles,
do
that be
We're
winning.
gonna be
crazy.
605. We
All
good,
right.
bro.
No, please. No, sir. No, y'all not.
I got
Because you make
Steph and
it.
Jimmy over
All right.
y'all 1,000%.
All right,
Okay.
bro. I don't know why you think we gonna win the same boat as y'all, bro. Go ahead.
I
If you
never
think
said
that, if
that.
you want to.
But y'all aren't that good, though.
Miles,
We
I'm
not.
tempted to say the
We better than
Spurs
y'all
win one game
though.
here.
No, y'all not.
You don't think we better than y'all, bro?
Nope.
I respect it. I hope okay. Listen, if you don't think we better than y'all, then you should hope y'all see us in the playoffs. And you should think y'all gonna win that series, right?
If you, I mean, Steph Curry in the playoffs is different. 'Cause I say
Oh
regular
my
season
god.
better than y'all. No cap. Regular season better than y'all. But, you got two performing playoff guys.
That's my
All
dog.
right,
He gonna
next.
tell the truth. I feel
I
bad
respect
for
it,
him, man.
Miles. No
OG,
funny. I
I don't know
respect
why
it,
you
bro.
feel bad for me, bro. I'm cool over here, bro. Niggas get KD and start puffing their chest out. You was not this excited last year, dude.
Miles good, bro.
You better
We got a
hope.
football season to look forward to.
You better hope that old 37-year-old ass nigga. And I fuck with KD. Don't get hurt. If he get hurt, y'all fucked.
Nigga, if you got
I
him
mean,
on your team,
they'll just have the
you'll
same
be
team,
pumping your
basically.
chest out too. You would too,
Hmm?
nigga. So stop.
Oh, you know,
Hold on, wasn't
because
Memphis trying to get KD too?
no, we tried to get KD last year. They never tried to get KD this year.
All right.
Yeah,
I
stupid. Stop
don't like how
lying.
you talking about KD like he wouldn't be the best player on your team, guy.
No.
What do you mean?
Fuck.
What do you mean by no?
I dare you to
Oh,
say
I
no.
saw that
I dare
comment.
you
I
to
saw
say
that
no.
comment,
No.
What do you
bro.
mean by
Oh
no,
my
Miles?
god.
No. Fuck.
What do you mean? What do you mean no? KD would easily be the best player on your team.
No, you
He's
wouldn't.
saying no to some other shit. He ain't talking about that. He
No,
ain't
no,
talking
no.
about
He's
that.
talking about that, OG. He's talking about that.
Wait, Miles,
He
what?
would
Nope.
easily be the best player on your team. Easily.
Miles, you said no to that?
Sure the fuck did.
Wow. Why you do that?
Cause
Cause what though?
I fuck with KD. Cause I fuck with KD. But he's not gonna be better. He wouldn't be better than Ja on our team.
Why not?
What?
Because Ja's the best player on our team.
Is Ja top 10 player in the NBA to you?
Right now, no.
Is KD?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
But if you put
Girl,
him
I gotta
on,
go for real.
Miles, you
Yeah, bro.
confusing as shit, nigga. It don't make no sense, brother. It's not lining up.
He just trying to
The
he just
logic,
think
the
trying to stand
logic
on
is
business
not
right now.
logicking, my brother. It don't make sense.
It ain't gotta make sense to you.
This is like that episode of SpongeBob where they asked Patrick if this is his wallet because his license is in it, and he said that wasn't his fucking wallet. This is
Oh
what
my
you do right now, Miles.
That shit ain't gotta make sense to you, D-Man. That shit cool with me, gangster.
Miles
It gets
would
better, Miles.
not be the best player
Miles,
on the Grizzlies right
funny
now.
nigga, bro.
It gets better, man. It gets better with time. I
OG,
do
why,
know
bro?
that.
OG, please stop talking to me like he's finna just run through the NBA, bro. What the fuck? You ain't never experienced happiness with none of your teams since you was my age, bro.
Yes,
You been
I
there
have,
50,
nigga.
bro. Be
Yes, I
quiet.
have, nigga.
Yeah, no, you haven't.
I have, though. Hey, but nah, you know what though,
You
Ma?
been
I'm
there
finna give you a
60
bet.
years old. You just not happy about your sports team, bro.
I'm finna give you a bet because I feel bad. I bet you the
OG, don't
Spurs
feel
win more
bad.
games than you niggas. I bet the Spurs win more
What?
games than you niggas next year. Yeah,
So
I'm
you
gonna
trying
give
to
you
so you
that.
trying to give me some more money, bro? I already
Yeah, that's
took
what
some
I'm
money
trying
from
to
you
do. I
one
wouldn't
time.
give it to nobody else,
You
but I
gonna
give it
take
to you because I
that?
know you're gonna need it. I
OG,
know you're
send
gonna
that to
need it.
my
Not
what's
the
the
money,
call
not
gang.
the money. You're gonna need to feel good about something. But
I'm
so
not gonna
I'm
need
gonna
to
give you
feel
that bet. I
good. I
bet.
have Drum Rand on my basketball team. That's the feel good other nigga gonna need on the team. What you mean?
Okay, do you want that
My
bet?
nigga
I say the
box off.
Spurs win more games than you.
Send it to my DM, OG.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay,
I'm a,
that's
I'm
the
I'm
least I
I'm a,
can do.
I'm a,
The
I'm
least.
gonna need my shit quick, fast, and hurry, nigga.
All right, all right. Don't say I ain't never did nothing for you, nigga. Don't say I ain't
Man,
never did
OG,
nothing.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You get like I said, that $100 was cool, and like this, we good. OG, I ain't gonna on you still, bro. You know that, right? The rest of you, no,
All right,
on you know
man.
that, right?
I'm talking about the Spurs and Memphis next year.
My,
That's the
I'm
only
up
thing
on
I'm
you
talking
still, bro.
about.
Betting regardless. I'm
I
up
just
on you,
forgot
OG.
all the money. I don't
I'm
know
in
how
the
much money I
green. I'm
paid.
in the green, OG. I'm in the green. You
Okay.
in the red. So be
All right.
quiet.
Well, I'm glad for you. I'm glad for you.
Yeah,
I
I'm
hope that,
glad
yeah,
for me.
it's
What you
all
talking
good.
about?
Man,
It's
shout out
alright.
to
It's alright, bro.
All right, Ma.
Shout out to Miles. I just heard this man say Ja not a top 10 player, but KD is, but somehow Ja will be the best player on the team. Shout out
Yep.
to him.
Huh.
Shout out to
That's my nigga. That
That nigga Miles, dog. Shout out to Miles, man. That nigga.
Don't you shitting on my nigga like that, bro. What's wrong with y'all?
That nigga different, dog.
Yo, nah, bro. This funny as shit,
You
man.
can't say Miles ain't a law nigga though. He stay down. He stay down though. You know,
Hey, that's why
sometimes
I'm
it don't.
shouting him out, OG. That's why I'm shouting him out.
Yeah, nigga stay down.
Some of you niggas don't know about.
Whew.
Man.
Lord have mercy, man.
All right, continuing on with the show again. If you're in here, thank y'all for the support. Make sure y'all hit that follow button. You can join the stage too. In fact, that's the open platform for anybody to speak their mind in regards to what the topic is. You got to join the stage through Discord. So make sure y'all join the Fact and Stats Discord. It will be popping in the next couple of months. In the Discord, we're gonna be sharing our gambling plays for NFL games, NBA games, college football, eventually basketball, things like that. And then on top of that, we're gonna be watching live football games together. Via NFL Red Zone or just me putting on the hot game or the game of the week or whatever the case may be on the screen in the Discord. So we're watching all the games in the Discord right here in this Discord, and then also sharing our gambling plays right here in this Discord. And then you also join the stage right here in this Discord. It's the Fact and Stats Discord. The link's in the description on this video on YouTube, and then it's also the link to the Discord is also pinned in the Twitch chat at the moment right now as well. Quick look at some NBA Summer League action last night. Dylan Harper played, I want to say, his second game last night. Before we get to that game, we look at some games that was above that game. Starting off with the Hawks versus the Rockets. I got word. I woke up. I took a nap. Had my alarm set for 5 o'clock. And then this game started at 4:30, 4:35. I had my alarm set for 5. Seeing Reed wasn't playing, so I was cool pretty much. The Hawks pretty much won 111 and 108. Kobe, like I said, I think he's his third year for them, or probably even year 4. But third year, I would say. Kobe Buffkin had 25 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 stocks. And then they had looks like multiple contributions from a lot of guys. Asa had 14 and 6. Jacob Toppin had 12. Nicola had 16. And then Jack off the bench had 21. So shout out to these guys that performed in last night's game. And whether they going to the G League, whether they getting a 2-way contract or whatever the case may be, these just guys trying to accomplish their goals and ultimately making it to the NBA. We'll be dropping bangers in the Discord. NBA NFL season. Remember the name. Stay down, don't play around on bruh. So remember the name, y'all. Stay down. Abe he said he dropping bangers. NFL and NBA season. So in 2 months, I'm telling his first play. The Rockets. As far as the Rockets side of things, Kennedy Chandler was hooping in this game. I don't like what the Rockets did with their final play calls. Their play call for the to go into overtime was just terrible, in my opinion. And then the play call at the end of the game was just terrible, in my opinion. They attempted a lob pass, versus and that accidentally went into the basket, versus just giving it to Kennedy and letting him operate. You know, he was having a good game. He was the one that was pretty much getting buckets throughout there, but You know, they ended up falling short. So shout out to the Hawks. Hold on, because I don't want y'all to see what I'm about to pull up. Next game. 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. As far as this all right, next game. Hey D-Mac, if you up, D-Mac up here still? D-Mac was up here. D-Mac, if you can hear me, let me know still. Like, you type in the chat or something like that. Next game, the Bulls beat the Pacers 114-105, but someone on the Pacers pretty much stole the show. What I mean by stole the show was this dunk right here. It's a ridiculous dunk, bruh. Johnny Furphy, ridiculous dunk. Cocked it back, put it on his head. I mean, it was ridiculous, bruh. Cocked it back, put it on his head, and then had him looking like this after that. Like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, he gonna be a dog for the Pacers next year, boy.
That's a crazy poster, bro. No bullshit. That's embarrassing. No cap. You can't come back from that.
He gonna be a dog because he dunked.
Nah, because he fits their system and he's really good at what he does in their system.
But you don't even watch him play, bro. I hate
Yeah, what do you do? What
Bro, what are you talking about? You lame ass nigga.
Put me on game, good.
I ain't never heard of this man.
Put me on game. Put me on game. What is he really good at?
Yeah, talk to me.
Really good at attacking off the catch. He shoot the three well. Like, what the hell? That's Pacers basketball.
Nigga just explained to you what they
are. What school he go to?
What school he go to, bro?
What school he go to, nigga? Kansas. Come on, bro. Stop, nigga.
What was his number? What was his number in Kansas?
Nigga asking his number, bro. Y'all niggas some weirdos.
I said his number.
I
said what numbers he put up at Kansas. I said what numbers? What numbers he put up?
Why I gotta know what numbers he put up? I've watched niggas play. Like, what are you talking about?
So you watch Kansas play, what you saying?
He ain't watch no Kansas games, but you barely
you niggas just question just a question.
You barely watch Duke games, now he watch.
Now looking for some, gang. You looking for some.
All right, man.
Trust.
Bro, nah.
I see your comments too, double back. Keep holding down the
YouTube chat. He ain't do nothing at Kansas. Hold on, bro. This
nigga right here.
He ain't even do nothing at Kansas, bro. That man
This nigga only watch Duke when they hold up. This nigga only watch Duke when they playing like a big game, but he want to make me believe that you watch Kansas games. Come on, bro.
How you know what I watch, nigga? You a grown man,
bro. A dude on Kansas who averaged 9.
You know what I'm watching.
You don't know who that man is, bro.
Taz, how you know what I'm watching?
Good,
bro. You only watch Duke games when they playing against the best teams in the country, bro.
Yeah, all right, bro.
Good, we talk to you every day.
Let you go with that narrative.
We know you, bro.
All right, gang.
Why you act like we don't know each other?
Like, come on,
we all know each other. We all know each other. That's fine. That's how I know y'all up here purple right now.
I pretty much know everybody in Facts and Stacks' whole life.
That's how I know all y'all purple right now, gang.
So yes, I would know what you would be doing in the afternoons. You're not watching Kansas games in the afternoons. You either outside smoking a hookah, or you just in the house chilling, in the playback with us and shit.
Talking about I'm outside smoking a hookah in the afternoon,
bro.
First of all,
niggas know the real.
It's not even an afternoon activity, gang. That's not even afternoon.
Niggas know the real. Act like niggas don't know the real, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, he just looking for some jokes right now, bro. He bored.
Hey, good though, but don't funny though, bro. You're not lying though. I ain't never heard of this man. I'm trying to get educated on who this Furphy character is, bro.
Bruh. So Johnny Furphy, bruh, going to Kansas, he was viewed as somebody. He did less than what was expected. Simple put. You said he averaged 9 or 10.
6'9" guard. Yeah, 9 points.
Yeah, he was expected to do more. Right? That
Kansas
team.
He was a highly touted recruit or something?
Yeah, I can't remember their roster. They had a good roster.
Okay.
He didn't live up to some of the expectations, but he was still a good player in college. Now, coming over to Indiana, Indiana is loaded. I said Indiana. Indiana is loaded with wing and front court depth. So the opportunity has not always been there for him yet throughout his early stages of his career. Same for Jarris Walker. And same for other players. Even early on same for other players on their team.
What year he got drafted?
I want to say 22 probably. Let me just check. I don't want to be wrong.
Damn, what?
23, 24. Okay,
but he gonna be really good for
the second round.
I was wrong. I took it too far. My bad. Yeah, last year was his rookie year. I took it too far. But either way, that was way off by me. I can't remember that Kansas team, but Kansas was good that year regardless, which was 2 years ago now. He only played in 50 games last year, 7 minutes a game. Right? He was a rookie. I remember that. He got drafted, pick second round, 5th pick, 35th overall. he probably was expected to be a first round pick the whole entire year in his college year, or at least coming to that college season. But like I said, he lived up to some of the expectations. He's athletic, as you can see. Good. He was a good guy getting downhill, getting to transition, and finishing around the rim. That's some of the things that were displayed at Kansas. I don't know about what can translate to the NBA right now. I'm not saying he's gonna be a good player for them. That's what Good said. But I'm probably hoping he'll be a good player for them. But I don't know if the opportunity's gonna all the way be there because their guard rotation or their wing rotation is pretty much set in stone, in my opinion. Mathurin, Neesmith, Nemhard, Jerish, Obi Siakam. Like, so Furphy getting on the court and playing consistent minutes, like that's something that you still gotta wait and see. So I don't know if I can come out and say right now he'll be really good for them. I think they want him to be good for them.
He's gonna play this year.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, if you want to say that, I can believe it. Like I don't got a problem with that. Like I can believe it. You know what I'm saying? So, but either way,
bro, bro. What you saying is good, but I promise you, bro. Like I know the type of nigga Goods
nah, but Goods knew him in college, gang. Everybody knew him in college, gang.
No, he said
bro,
no.
He acting like niggas did not know who Furphy was, bro. Like,
he said that, bro. He said that because he seen the dunk, bro.
Nigga, I tweeted about this nigga. I tweeted about him a couple days ago. Like, what are you talking about right now, bro?
Trust, bro. I
this
read
nigga is
niggas
saying
like
anything,
him, bro.
gang.
I see through niggas like Goods, bro.
Wait,
For
I
real.
tweeted about him a couple days ago, bro.
I'm pulling it up. We'll see.
What the heck he tweeting about Johnny Furphy? Hold on.
Let's see. Johnny Furphy's gonna be amazing for the Pacers next year. 5 days ago. I mean, he did do it.
Bruh.
I mean, he did it. I mean, shit. He said he did it. He did it, man. I mean, so I don't think this is no seeing a dunk type of thing, though, Tiz. To be fair, I mean, he tweeted again. You know what I'm saying? I guess.
What did he do 5 days ago?
He tweeted that on the 10th. Let's see. Let's check his box score.
I remember Furphy coming out of high school, but
he only played 9 minutes and had 8 points. I guess Ted. I mean, I guess he just saw some plays and he tweeted it. So I think he only had 8 points that game.
Man, bro.
I think he just liked some of the twos and shit that he see, gang. Like,
bro, y'all got
what
it, bro.
What about this game made him tweet that though?
Like, I'm about to start. No funny, bro. All due respect, gang. I'm gonna start limiting niggas I talk to in here, bro. No funny shit, bro.
What did Good say?
Nigga, limited then, nigga. But I know you gonna still be talking to me. So I don't know what you just said that for. I don't even know what you said that for.
We could talk about music or some shit.
All right, brother. Yeah, all right, nigga.
Y'all too funny.
See when we get back to college and NBA.
Yeah, but for to the game though, Bucelis and Noah and even Cam Jones, so some rookies and second year players balled out in this game. Noah and Segway, their first round draft pick at 21. Bucelis, their first round draft pick from last year, had 28. So they pretty much led the way. Can't remember his name, but the Grizzlies, Miles up here. Yuki, whatever his name is, he was on the Grizzlies last year. He had 15 and 10. So shout out to him. And then on the Patriots side of things, Furphy, 5 for 9 from the field, 4 for 5 from the free throw line. He had 4 stocks, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Philip Wheeler had 16. Cam Jones, second round draft pick, he had 20 points and 6 assists with 4 stocks, pretty much overall. So shout out to those young players being able to perform and balling out. Watching Bucelis' body, his way to the rim, you start to understand the Giannis comparisons. He's still a few years in the weight room away from that. Well, I didn't even know he was getting Giannis comparisons double back. So I'm never going to respond back to that, but shout out to that. If he can keep his handles and speed while adding size, he'll be just as unstoppable. Okay.
Who?
Somebody in the chat talking about Bucelis.
He said if he add what? Weight and what?
Weight and keep his handle and speed, he'll be just as unstoppable.
Yeah, if he just gets stronger.
Yeah. I don't know about unstoppable, but he'll be better if he put on a little weight, take some bumps, build some strength. Yeah, he'll be good. I think he good now.
Yeah. His third game from yesterday. They was talking about Bucelis, Chan. This third game from last night. I expected this game went as I expected. Cooper Flag being shut down. The Hornets have a good summer league team. They're 3-0. one of the better summer league teams, actually, low key. They're 3-0. Khan played in his second game. He had 16 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists with 2 stocks. He was good offensively and defensively from when I was watching.
Khan.
Yeah, he was good offensively and defensively for sure. KJ Simpson been having a good summer league as well. He had 18 and 7. And then Ryan, I like Ryan in the middle, dog. Ryan, when you do the multiple years in college, you come in more like, what's the word I want to, like, more NBA ready, more groomed, more like the IQ, like it's levels to the mistakes you make, or it's levels to the feel of the game, the feel for the game that you have coming in. Obviously, if you're not like a 5-star prospect coming out, and even some of them guys still need work on the mental side of things, like the IQ side of things. I think Ryan got that to a T, offensively and defensively. I think he will excel alongside LaMelo in Charlotte. So, and he's the reason why they won their last game. Not this game, but one of their last games with that big block that he had at the end of the game. So
that's a good take, brother.
Appreciate
Shout
that,
out to you.
Shout out to Ryan, man. Real shit. Just little things. He only had 9 and 5, 0 steals, 0 blocks, but it's a little things. When this would he would transition really good to the NBA, bro. Really good. Dallas. This was coming into yesterday.
Niggas don't even know. You ain't even said, but niggas don't even know he's big East Player of the Year, 4 years in a row.
Talk about it.
Crazy. That's insane.
It's definitely insane. I don't care what conference that is. That's still an insane thing to do. Big East Player of the Year 4 years in a row. That's insane. So shout out to Ryan. On the Mavs side of things, I did think this game will allow Ryan and the Mavs to have more opportunity. But sometimes more opportunity don't always equal success. I want to make that very clear. More opportunity don't always equal success. More opportunity also comes with more pressure. And I think that's a side of basketball that people tend to forget sometimes. Like, yeah, polish slide. Thank you. Much better. Like for example, J-Dub. I'm gonna circle it over to J-Dub with the comment that we was having with Shaggy and Goods earlier. J-Dub. No, I ain't gonna get to that. More opportunity don't always equal success. Let me just leave a point blank period. This game, Miles struggled. I do think Miles can one day carve his way into the NBA because he's a shooter. Like, Miles can shoot. You know what I'm saying? But if he's off, what else is he bringing to your team? You know what I'm saying? I think he got to continue to work, whether it's defensively. I don't think he will ever really be an on-ball guy at the NBA level. So he'll probably have a couple of G League stints and things of that nature and try to ball out there and then see if he can get his way on the roster on the back end. I'm hoping. I do think one day he probably could be a solid, not even a solid. One day he could be somebody that's at the end of your bench that you can throw in the game or whatever the case would be, just for the freak of it. Anybody else looking at the screen? Nothing really to shout out or nothing even really to speak to. I see Nembhard had 11 and 8. Obviously, you just gotta wish that he was bigger than 6 foot. You know, the fact that he's 6 foot is probably the biggest issue for him. But same thing like I was talking about Ryan. The feel for the game is there. The IQ is there. The offensive awareness is all there. You know what I'm saying? How polished he is all there. The worst thing about him is his size. If he was Andrew with Nembhard's size, we're not even having conversations about him. He's not even going undrafted. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he'll work his way onto a roster one day for sure, because we do have small point guards in the league. Fourth game, we had the Heat versus the Celtics. Keep it a buck. I assumed, and this is why assuming is a bad thing, bro. It's never good to assume. Never good to assume, and that's why I don't assume. But last night I did it. I got caught assuming. It's my fault. I was on the game. I wasn't even on the game, I don't think. Yeah, I wasn't even on the game. I'm in the crib chilling. I look at FanDuel, and FanDuel say the Heat plus 200. I'm like, how the hell the Heat plus 200? That must mean Ware and Larson not playing. Pick back up my phone. It's like the third quarter. We winning. At one point, we leaving up by double digits. As you can see, at halftime, we was up 13. I'm like, what the hell? I pick up my phone. Ware and Larson's on the court. So I was pissed. I missed that. Playback, they was locked in on a home run derby, so I let them have it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to come in there and try to, NBA Summer League it out. So I let them rock into that NBA, actually I was on 2K. So I let them rock with the home run derby thing. But Khalil Ware, you get all the praise. You get all the praise you deserve, my brother. You know what I'm saying? It's reasons why I didn't want to trade his brother or have him. Y'all watch the Chelsea match? Nah, Aaron, we didn't. When is it on? Or if it's on right now? There's reasons why I didn't want this brother included in any Kevin Durant trades. Like, if you can get KD, you get it without including Ware. And this is just summer league, but these are games like this where he had in a regular season last year as well, especially when he got inserted into the starting lineup. 21 and 15 last night, back-to-back good games, back-to-back really, really good games for him. He was 3 for 3 from the free throw line after I watched some of the highlights this morning for the past game, this game right here. And, I'm glad that he came out and said, like, what we saw, what was it? Sunday, I think it was. Sunday or Saturday, where Spo called him out and he bought out and he said we're going to continue to see this effort and intensity in it and just that motor be picked up, the professionalism, things like that, continue to be picked up every single time now. You got to believe guys like that because, like I said yesterday, I forgot what I said yesterday. I can't even repeat it word for word, but it sounded sweet at the time. But, that wake up call, that wake up call. This is a good wake up call for him, and to follow up that call and have back to back performances like this is good because he should be balling like this. You know what I'm saying? He should be having games like this. Facts. He's definitely starting to take accountability. He should be having games like this, and I'm glad he's doing that. Keyshawn Johnson at 22 last night, and then Larson, our second round pick last year, at 24. So shout out to Pele. And the Heat ended up getting a win 196. On the Celtics side of things, anybody worth shouting out? Baylor would be a big rotational guy for the Celtics this year. Baylor Shireman, he had 19 points with 7 for 19. Hugo Gonzalez, their first round draft pick this year, had 10 and 7. Mario Williams did not play, so that allowed Charles Bassey to have 10 points and 9 rebounds in his start. And then Jordan Walsh got ejected in this game. He was on some tough guy shit for no reason. He got ejected when he played 10 minutes. And that pretty much was that for the Celtics side of things. And Kenneth Lofton Jr. Had 12 points and 4 rebounds off the bench.
What year? Can you click on Jordan Walsh? What year is this? 3?
I can't click on Summer League box scores.
Oh.
But Jordan, this should be Nick Smith, right? Nick Smith and Anthony Black. So this should be year 3 for him. Yeah, this year 3 for him.
3.
Man, I thought that team was gonna be so damn good, bro. But
yeah, I mean, is it not time to try to insert him into the fold, like to see what is he like? You drafted him 3 years ago, 6'7", kind of versatile, guard the perimeter wing. I know their team been stacked though. Like that's why I was speaking for specifically this year. Like this year coming in, kind of a gap year. Do you see what you got in them for the first time in 3 years? Because what did they take him first? Did they take him first round? Second, 8th pick, 38.
Yeah, 38. But either way, this was a guy speaking to what you're saying though. And if anybody remember, that Arkansas team had like 3 5-star recruits, 3 top 25, all of them. I think Nick, Anthony Black, and Jordan Walsh all went over there to Arkansas. Tough spot when you on a team like that. That's why top recruits always don't go and team up and do shit like that, because sometimes it fucks you up. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. Jordan didn't get the better end of the stick. Obviously, ended up falling to the second round. But he was good. And I do think this is the year to what you just said, where you can see him get more minutes now. You know what I'm saying? He should be able to play now. There's no Tatum. The wing depth is not all the way there. It's going to be Baylor and Jordan Walsh that's called upon to be getting minutes from a wing perspective behind Derek White and Jaylen Brown. So I do think this is the year where those guys can play. Now, what you make with those minutes, it's on you. He averaged 9 minutes in 9 games in his rookie season. 52 games played last year, he averaged 8 minutes. That's pretty fair. That should jump to 15 to 20, personally. Now, if you're not effective, then obviously you're probably not going to be in their future plans. You probably can't be a role player off the bench for them. Like, a lot of these teams around the league should be trying to mold what OKC is doing, what Houston is doing, what Orlando is doing, what Indiana is doing. Where you drafting guys in the back end of the first, early second, whatever the case may be, and you keep them on your team. Like, you give them an extension. You keep them on your team because they can produce in their small minutes, in their small moments, or even have moments, or even start for guys when needed and perform. Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Joe, Neesmith, Mathurin. I can go on and on and on, bro. I can go on and on and on with these teams that's been doing that. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a good ass point though. That's kind of why I even asked the question. Like yo back end take right there. Like man, I just be hating seeing niggas get took back of the first, early second, and get buried, bro. Like niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit just be rubbing a nigga wrong way, bro. Like damn, niggas be buried on the fucking bench and they late first round picks. Or hell, if you a second round pick, if you in second round pick, if you in that top 8, 7, 8 range, that's still good that's still a good pick to me.
Yeah.
I just be hating seeing niggas get buried, bro. Like niggas don't even see the floor, gang. Like that should be crazy. But the league is stacked though. Like the league is definitely stacked, bro. And I know, like I said, Boston had a deep team, so I know it wasn't really no minutes for him. But I'm saying specifically this year though, I think Jordan Walsh, you gotta see what you got. This is third year, bro. You gotta see what you got.
Yep. 1,000% with you. 1,000% with you, brother, for sure. Hold on, let me. 1,000% with you, and see if he can be in your future plans, and see if he can be that wing off the bench behind Tatum and Brown. That's what it's going to come down to.
Yeah, facts.
And they're going to need guys like that can produce at a high level. In their
And he
spot
what,
minutes.
6'8", 6'7", 6'8".
Yeah.
Like nigga, he ain't a nigga like a wing. Like he just got to guard the ring, bro. He can guard the perimeter. Like that's a lot of space being taken up on the court. Like you can streak the court like that, putting bigger wings like that on the perimeter, and then you got, you streak the court one side. You got Tatum on the back end. You got Jaylen Brown on the back end. You got damn, who else they got? Damn, that's about it, ain't it? They didn't trade their whole damn team.
I don't think they got no. Let me check.
Okay, Dove said 6'6". Yeah, you got
Sam Howard.
you got yeah. I mean, shit, you got D White out there. Like, it can. I don't know. I got it. Well, Baylor gonna play too though, so that's another. Like you did. Baylor's also gonna play, so I don't know. It's tricky. It's tough over there.
You think it look ass? This team look ass.
Damn, we really not gonna have Boston next year, bro.
This shit look ass. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit kind of boring, bro. Like I'm gonna miss the Celtics fans next year, bro. Like
no Celtics, man.
Shit ass, bro. Crazy. Like arguing with me, Kiana, like B. Oh my god, bro.
Like you said too, though. OKC do it too. Like these players getting molded, bro. Like these, you know what I'm saying? They molding all these players, bro. They growing all these players in house. OKC doing it. Indiana doing it. Houston doing it. Who else did you say?
Only difference is some of these teams they don't play their young players. This nigga Mark and Carlisle. Well, Carlisle I don't know because he ain't played Furphy in them last year. He played Jarrett some. But I know Mark, he plays every single rookie he gets, no matter what.
I'm saying in house, even they like only one they didn't get was Hallie. Hallie was a trade.
Yeah.
Well, Siakam was a trade too.
You got to play these young niggas.
I guess. Now to your point, you right. I don't know if you could throw Indiana in there because they main guys were through trades.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. So that's that. Oh snap! I did not mean to do that. Oh, good. How did y'all feel about? I asked this at the beginning of the show too. I don't think y'all was in here at the moment. Damian Lillard potentially going to the Celtics.
I mean that's cool. I don't know, like. I mean, it's a good buy low thing. Because if the Celtics, if they get him on a cheap deal, he come back next year and he start sparking shit next year. Because we know his game it does rely on athleticism, but he's still gonna have the shooting. But his first step, I don't know if that shit gonna be there like it was before, but the shooting always gonna be there. We just gotta hope Dame, like with the new medicine and shit, he come back to at least like 75, 80%. If he come back to 75, 80%, that's a big win by the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he's going to be on a cheap deal. He's not going to be for anything crazy. He got paid.
He's also playing alongside Derek White, Jaylen Brown, and Tatum. Their biggest need going forward is how they're going to get another big man that's good. Because, my God, they don't got no big at all.
I don't know what they doing with the big situation.
Like Luka Garza and I guess Amari Williams at the moment. and maybe
Yeah,
Omari
I'm
can
thinking
blossom.
Brown be ass next year. Go get them a big in the draft.
Oh yeah, or even that too. Yeah, even that too. Like if Jalen Brown get any knick-knack injuries this year, I'll sit him and try to lose the games. To be honest, and just have and shape up and try to get a top 10 pick. And if I was them, like they can target JQ out of Kentucky. Like if I was them,
Bro,
like
they get JQ,
yeah.
nigga. Oh my god.
Hypothetically though, like you know what I'm saying. If I was them,
I
like I
don't
wouldn't.
think I don't think he a 5 though, but if they get him, that would be crazy.
Yeah. This next game, it was on at the same time as the home run derby, so we was flip flopping. But man, as it got down to crunch time, it was so damn good, bro. When it looked like Dylan Harper was going to sell the game, Dylan Harper had a big layup. I think the layup, if I'm remembering this correctly, I think that layup forced overtime. And then when they went into overtime, his clock was shortened. And long story short, Kyle, big flip. He dunked on Carter Bryant, had 35 points, 11 rebounds. Really should have been an and one if you ask me. And then at the end of the game, we was caught up watching the game together in playback, and that got us to this point right here.
Hold up, game not over. Hold up, game on, boys. Game not over. Ew, give it to him. Give it to him. Give it to Dilly, nigga. Pass it, nigga. Yes, no, nigga.
That wasn't even a play, bro. Like that's crazy. Like he was the last option, gang. Like he just forced himself to post up right here. They had nothing. Let me see. Let me count this as 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, that's 5.
But the league's so crazy.
That's 5 too.
Like what?
Wait, what? Yeah, that's tough. That happened though. So shout out. It looked like Dylan was going to sell the parlay. It looked like Dylan was going to sell the parlay. Damn. Okay, chill. This video loud as hell. All right. Looked like he was going to sell the parlay. He turned it up. He started scoring more in the second half. He wasn't having the best game from the field. He was 5 for 16, 1 for 4 from 3. Finished with 16 points. Carter Bryant has been struggling from the field after like the last 2 games for maybe even all 3. But the defense is what's going to get him on the court. And I think eventually the offense will come because he's in a spot where he's not looked upon to produce offensively at a high level at the moment. What else I want to say? Harrison Ingram had his best game of the summer league. 15 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists in 32 minutes. But the guy that continues to steal the show in San Antonio, I mean, the whole entire summer league, like I said, I've been saying his name. I've been talking about him from Salt Lake on down. So I think he played like 7 or 8 summer league games by now. I'll say like 6 or 7. Salt Lake and Vegas included. I think David Jones Garcia scored in like he scored 15 plus in all the games, if I'm not mistaken. Last night, and I think out of the 6 or 7 that he played, he probably had 20 in like 5 of them, 20 or more. I'm not jazzed. I'm not exaggerating. You can probably look it up. Last night he had 28 points, 5 for 11 from 3, 10 for 19 from the field. I didn't know him until this summer league run right here. Tez knew him in college. I didn't know him at all until the summer league run. I looked up his G League stats from last season. Yeah, I think he averaged like 24, 25 in the G League last year. But I think he deserves a spot on the NBA roster, 1,000%. I think he's that good of a player, and you can see the games with him. You can see the skills with him, especially on the offensive side. So 28 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal last night. So, it's really just shout out to him. Dylan, still a work in progress. You know what I'm saying? You see the ups, you see the downs, but more importantly, you see what he could be and would be in the NBA, especially playing alongside other NBA guys. And I think in San Antonio, they're going to have a lot of good guys. Castle, Fox, Wemby, Vassell, Sohan, etc. The list can go on and on and on. So I think Dylan's even himself is in a great spot. You don't always got to step in as a rookie and come in and start and play 30 minutes a night. Like, it's okay to come off the bench a year or 2. You don't always got to come in and be a guy because you got drafted high. That's if you got drafted to a shitty-ass situation. He didn't get drafted to a shitty situation. He got drafted to a team that features a generational prospect and Victor Wembanyama, who will arguably be a top 5 to 7 player at the end of this season, barring health. But the numbers will be there, the skill will be there, the impact will be there. And then you got drafted to a situation, the team already got De'Aaron Fox, who been one of the better point guards in the league as well. Not saying top 5 or nothing like that, but viewed as a good point guard in the league. We'll just leave it at that. So I don't think Harper, I think it's actually good for Harper. Like, people look at it like, oh man, he a top 2 pick, top 3 pick. Fox need to move, Harper need to start. It's okay. The Spurs will be a really damn good basketball team this year, and I think they very much so win more games with Fox at the starting point guard than Harper at the starting point guard. So it's a good thing for them when it's time to move off from Fox if they ever choose to do so. Harper will then for sure 1,000% be ready. 1,000% be ready. So that's pretty much all I got to say about this situation. They got a good problem to have. Harper will be a special prospect, a special guard in this league. I think he made some bonehead plays late in that game a little bit. Took some tough shots.
I hear you, but I didn't agree with it with Scoot, and I'm just not gonna agree with it now. When you draft a guard that high, they have to play, bro. Guards, they're a little different. They're not like a big where it takes like less time to adjust to the league. Guards, they need to play, like no matter what. Because it's just
I don't agree with that though.
Why don't you agree with that?
What you mean? Like, because you can still develop your game, but you don't need 40 minutes. You don't need 35 minutes a night to develop your game, bro. You can develop your game.
It's
harder for playing 20 minutes, bro.
It's harder for guards to adjust to that, though, gang. Like, it's literally harder.
What you mean adjust? It's a rookie.
You said what?
Adjust to what you mean adjust though? Adjust to what? He's a rookie. Like, he's coming to leave. This is the first taste of a hoop of NBA hoops, bro. Like I'm confused with what you adjusting to.
Bro, you have to adjust to the NBA speed of things, the coverages they're going to throw at you. It's a lot. That's why when Scoot got in, they didn't start him at first, and you could see it took him some time to get back into. What do you mean?
Stop bringing up Scoot, bro. What
do you mean stop?
Scoot also just wasn't playing good. Nah, he don't. To me, he don't suck. Yeah, but Scoot also just wasn't playing good though.
I'm not saying he sucks.
Scoot didn't get a chance.
He wasn't playing good basketball, bro. Stop. Like he didn't get a chance. You can't say that's because he didn't start off the break. He could have started first game to play 30 minutes and have been just as bad, bro. Like what the heck? I'm confused. Like
guards take time to adjust to that shit.
Scoot just wasn't good when he came in initially.
Nah,
go ahead, bro. My bad.
Nah, you good. Bro. I'm here. I'm with you, gang. And I was high on Scoot too, just like Goods. But my thing is, how you come into the league year 1, year 2, and we can look this up, by the way. How you come into the league year 1, year 2, and you playing 20 plus a night, but what you not developing right because you're not starting, but you still playing 20 plus a night? Like starting is the end all be all for you to be a good player.
We don't have to lie about like what he was doing when he was coming in. He wasn't even getting the ball. He was playing off ball for Anthony.
He started half the game his rookie year, by the way.
Nah, he
bro,
did.
Oh, start off, he was playing off ball for all them guys, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Jeremy Grant had the ball over him. Like he was playing in
Smith just got paid. Shout out to the Chiefs.
Scoot was playing in a role that didn't benefit him whatsoever, bro.
So 29 minutes. Yeah, 20. I understand. Good, you are right, but good, you are right 1,000%. As far as
wait, was he right about?
He's only right about the situation that he was in when it comes to him not having the ball all the time. But good, he shouldn't have the ball all the time. Like he shouldn't have been drafted and just had the ball all the time off rip.
I'm confused. So you just want to draft?
I'm not saying draft the player
to give him all the keys off the break.
That's what it sounds like, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
So you just want to. So you just believe, at least for a guard position, right? You supposed to just draft the player and give him the ball, just give him the keys off the break and let him fail, let him succeed on his own. Not on his own, obviously, but you know what I mean, like on his own, like just with the ball.
When to me, it's a trial and error thing when you draft a guard that high. I don't expect them to come in the league on some great shit immediately. Like not every nigga is like a Trae Young to where they come in the league and they're just really good from the start of it. And even Trae, he struggled in the summer league. He came out and he was really good his rookie year. But most of these guards, they struggle to start off, bro, because they don't know their role. They don't know how they're supposed to operate on the court. So you gotta let them play. Like you got to let them play and see what they got and see where they can operate on the court, how they could attack.
We talking about Dylan right now?
Benefit them.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same situation for Dylan and Scoop.
Yeah, like Dylan. That's why I had to make sure we talking about Dylan.
Castle gonna be over him.
Nah, but gonna be over him. The Spurs. What you describing right now? That's like that sounds like a team that doesn't really care if they win or lose. Like I'm gonna give my rookie the ball, whatever. If we win or lose, F it. I don't care. The Spurs aren't that team, bro. They're trying to win games actively. They won the first 2 years they didn't make the playoffs. I'm pretty sure they're trying to flip the culture. They need a winning culture right now. Why would they start and just get a ball to their first year player when they have De'Aaron Fox right there? I'm just like, that just don't make sense, bro. Like at this point, you're telling me like this doesn't sound, what you're describing does not sound like a team that's actively trying to win as many games as possible, which is what the Spurs are.
Yeah. I'm trying to come in.
They are trying to win as many games as possible.
Yeah, I'm trying to come in on the back end, but I'm just I'm putting two and two together. So if I'm off, just let me know. But this is Dylan, right? Dylan with the Spurs.
Yeah, we're talking about Dylan.
Yeah, it's I like, it's true. Like I try to frame it with I try to frame it at first just adding another ball handler, bro. I think that was, to me, that was most important. Like, yeah, you just fucked around and got the second pick, so you had to go Dylan if you're not going Coop. Like, you weren't gonna get Coop. So you getting another ball handler, to me, I think was the main priority. It's different, and I think I caught good saying with the Trae Young situation. I would have took, if it was Dylan and Trae Young, right? And Trae Young was more, to me, prone to take that role, to me, more than Dylan, if that makes sense.
That's fair. Right,
Just,
you're right. Right.
Just how Trae Young even played, like the playmaking shit, like you can, coming out of Oklahoma, you can see that translate in year one. Like the shit he averaged done a double. Like he was on some crazy shit, bro. Like, but his play style was more prone, and he had a jumper. You get what I'm saying? Dylan can shoot, but you wouldn't just say he just got a jumper. Like, so it's I think what I was hearing Lowe say is like, of course, you take Dylan at 2. In reality, or in hindsight, you would want him to take the on-ball reps. But I don't know. I don't think that's what a Spurs is, bro. I think they're trying to win games. And I think just getting another ball handler means more than just drafting Dylan and instantly giving him the keys with alongside of Castle, Vassell, and a Wemby. Like, because you know what comes with a rookie, bro, when you draft a rookie that high. Like, I don't know who just said it, but you got highs and you got lows. Why, if I'm trying to win now, if we're trying to flip the culture, why am I still drafting and going into the season still worried about highs and lows? Nah, I'm going to take the vet. Like, De'Aaron Fox is the vet.
Take the steady floor.
De'Aaron Fox is still a scorer, bro. Like, De'Aaron Fox is still going to get his own. De'Aaron Fox can still play make. Maybe not with the best in the league, but he can still go get you 5, 6, 7 assists a night. On 23, 24, 25 points per game. Like, it's like Dylan is good, bro. Like, I don't want to make this about, like, I don't think Dylan good. Dylan's one of my guys, like, for sure. But it's about what the Spurs need. They're trying to flip a culture, bro. I don't know if you're drafting. I don't know if you're trying to flip a culture and still drafting niggas that high and instantly giving them the keys, and you still worried about highs and lows. Like, nigga, so if when the lows come in, would you not automatically assume that they will be losing more games with him playing at his low than winning? Because they team already, they good, but they ain't the fucking best. You know what I mean? They ain't the top in the West. They ain't the top in the NBA. So it's like, I don't know, bro. I think about it. The Dylan move, you getting an elite guard coming in, very young, with size, you know, very, very high IQ, and I think that's more so the route. That's how I took that pick. I didn't expect him to get drafted and instantly getting the keys to a organization that's trying to flip their culture, if that makes sense.
And yeah. Oh, you about to say something good? Appreciate that.
I'm just saying, I get where y'all come from, but Dillon development a little bit, because like last year we saw on the Spurs, at least Castle, he got to play through his ups and downs, and we saw him get better like over the season. I don't know if Dillon gonna get that opportunity, because if he start fucking up, we still could rely on Castle. We still could rely on Fox. He don't got to play that much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that just makes me a little worried for his development. And that's where I'm coming from. Now, I agree with y'all. He don't got to come out and start instantly, because the Spurs, they're trying to win games now. They got Wemby. This is not no regular player. He's going to fast forward your timeline. I get all that.
But can I ask you this, right?
For Dillon, though, because I like.
Let me ask you this. Good. With him, Castle at first, you remember Castle wasn't even fucking playing a lot, for one. Like that's for one. Until Pop left. So when they was kind of just letting Castle run, like, you know what I'm saying, on some get in the game, go do what you do type shit. Like, not really, we gonna play structure, but to your point, we gotta see what we got in you. So we kind of just gonna let you, freelance a little bit with a little structure. Now think about it like this though, with the ball handling aspect. Dillon coming off the bench, playing 20, 25 minutes, probably minimum. And if he's having a good game, maybe 30. Maybe, right? Castle doesn't have to take that same role that he did last year when they just kind of let him freelance and play. When he's running a little point guard with a little combo, Dillon will still run that lineup regardless. Like, any lineup on the court that doesn't consume of De'Aaron Fox, I think Dillon takes the keys for whatever lineup is in the game.
Exactly. Same.
So to me,
That's fair.
So to me, I don't think you're stunning his development.
Exactly.
I think people looking at it like, because Fox is there, what is Dillon gonna do, bro? De'Aaron Fox ain't gonna play 48 minutes, bro. He got to go to the bench. And hell, that's why you got Castle. If Fox having an off night, nigga, we got Dylan Harper. Like, that's what it's for. So it is. I don't think you're stunning his development, bro. I think Castle will be off the ball. Like, that's the whole point of you getting Dylan Harper. Castle is not. Yeah, I know what he said coming into the draft. Don't draft. Let's want to play point guard. I know all that shit. That shit is dead now. You got Dylan Harper. He's off the ball. Any lineup that don't consume De'Aaron Fox, it will be Dylan Harper running the show, whether if it's fucking Wemby in the game, them Vassell in the fucking game, Keldon Johnson, whoever, Castle, whoever the fuck, Carter Bryant, whoever, like, anybody. Dylan gonna still have the keys in certain lineups. He's just not going to be a starter.
Yep, I agree. What a lot that Ted said. I'm also going to read double back comments on YouTube because I agree with a lot that he was saying too. Harper doesn't essentially need the ball in his hands to be the impactful, though. He can develop where nicely with the Spurs. I disagree with that take. Scoot was not efficient coming in and brought in at the wrong time. He was getting reps alongside Anthony, who needs the ball. That's true. He didn't need the ball coming in as a rookie. You let him develop. He don't need the ball coming in as a rookie. You let him develop. Regardless of drafting him high, and you have other guards on the team, you let him get reps with the second unit. Not the similar Tiz was just saying. Second unit's not on rip. You let him get the ball. Scoot and Harper situation are different. They can develop his on-ball rep, so when they are ready to contend, he can get the ball. He doesn't need the ball coming in as a rookie, mind you. You take those small reps as a rookie, and you develop with Fox and get your game more established as a ball handler. You take the load and develop until you already take the keys from Fox. Yeah, I like that. I mean, yeah, I genuinely like what Double Back was saying on YouTube. And Double Back, appreciate you holding down the YouTube chat, brother. Yeah, man, yeah. Good words from Goods to myself, and even Low and Tez. Chiming on the situation. I agree with everything that pretty much Low and Ted was saying. I understand good thought process too, but I think we met in the middle a little bit now. And I'm with, and that's where I'm at. Like, all units with Fox not on the court, Harper will have the ball, not Castle. Harper will have the ball because Harper is the point guard. Castle is like a combo guard. And Castle would thrive off the ball, the slashing, the cuts, the getting downhill, taking guys off the dribble, using your speed and athleticism, things of that nature. So, yeah, man, I agree. Good conversation overall, though. 16 points for Harper last night, a couple of big buckets. And ultimately, the Spurs got the win. Good win for them with that game winner from Riley Minix. Next game, and then Callum, what's the word? Good to see you in here too, brother. Next game was the Kings versus the Suns. We started watching this game too, but this joint got out of hand so damn fast, bro. Like it was ridiculous, bro. Like that second quarter was disgusting, and they followed it up in the third quarter. Y'all can see, I outscored them 27-11 in the second, and then 31-15 in the third. With the Kings pretty much getting the win. Neat Clifford, Devin Carter, Isaac Jones, but led by Neek and Devin. They balled out again, bro. Neek missed one shot at 19 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. And then Devin Carter had another good game as well on 20. Only 21
that nigga's a hooper.
Yeah, Neek
Clifford on the Kings.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah.
He's a dog.
I remember we was watching them in the tournament. That nigga good was jazzing the shit out Neek Clifford. You know? That's the only one I know who that is.
Nice, bro.
Yeah,
nice.
He was
nice,
hooping. I ain't gonna lie. When we was watching, he was hooping for sure.
He gonna be nice, bro. Telling you.
Who was he playing when you was jazzing, bro? I remember I was fake mad you was jazzing. He must have
what was that game?
Memphis.
Nah, I couldn't have been Memphis.
Was it Memphis?
That was the first round.
They lost in the first round?
No, they won. They beat Memphis.
Who they play
I'm
after
trying to
that?
remember what game it was.
Did they play? I don't know who they played after. I think they
who they played.
Colorado State first round. I think was Memphis though, or I could be tripping.
I think they played Memphis and then they played Maryland, right?
They played Colorado.
I think it was Maryland after. Was it Maryland?
It might have been Maryland.
I think it was Maryland, bro.
I think Maryland beat them and go to 16 to go to 16 because Colorado State definitely didn't make Sweet 16, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Maryland.
Is that the game? Derek Queen hit the game winner and said, "I'm from Baltimore."
Yeah, the game winner.
Yeah. That's the game right there. We was watching that John in head. He's throwing me all jazzing up Neat, but it's all good.
Nigga is nice, bro.
Yeah, he was hooping.
I can't see.
They got him a player, bro. He nice. Nice as hell.
And that's that.
Yeah,
The multiple year shit is just so it's just so valid, bro. Because when you watch him, he knows exactly what the fuck he wants to do, bro.
Yep. He knows.
Bro.
How many years he played at Colorado State?
He was in college for like 3 or 4 years. Yeah.
Like
4 years. 4-year college.
Four.
Okay. 4 years of college. That's cool.
So he one of the older guys coming in, but that don't really mean much. You know what I'm saying? You gonna know what you get out of him on a night-to-night basis, though.
Yeah.
So that's them type of guys. It's 19 for him. 1 missed shot. Devin Carter had another good game, so shout out to both of those two fellas for performing. And the Kings could have 2 good guys back-to-back years in the draft. So we'll see how that pans out. 2 first-round picks for them. For
I like the center they picked up too.
Oh yeah, Maxim Reynald, right?
Yeah, Maxim. Yeah, Maxim. Yeah, he's really good. Maxim Reynald. Reynald.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then last,
they did a good job drafting.
Nah, 1,000%. I definitely agree with that. Last but not least, we had the Clippers. What time was the first game today anyway? 4:30. So I got 2.5 hours. We get to see the Wolves, and that's gonna be a good game. Hold on, Lively just got surgery. He's expected to be healthy for training camp. Okay, he undergone surgery to clean up his bone spurs in his right foot. Okay, cool.
And his right, they finna put a plate in his shit.
Yeah, so he'll be good for training camp. But before we get to that last game, we had the Clippers versus the Lakers. Super low scoring game for summer league action. The Clippers got the win, 67-58. Like what the hell? 67-58, bruh. They rookie center, bruh. He looked good yesterday. Couple of nice finishes around the rim. Yeah, 10 points. Patrick Baldwin. Outside of that, they struggled from an offensive standpoint for guys with a shot. Jordan Miller did shoot well. He had 19 points, 7 for 11 from the field, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. And on the Lakers side of things, Bronny's best game. I mean, simple put. It was Bronny's best game. You know what you're going to get out of Bronny on the defensive side. Like he even said, it's really going to come down to how does he capitalize in his offensive moments or situations. Last night's game, when I was watching, I saw him taking a couple of guys where he felt like the matchup favored him. Off the dribble, step back shots, get into the basket, threes. He was 3 for 5 from the 3-point line. You saw a lot of different things out of Bronny yesterday. We finished with 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. So shout out to Bronny. Like I said, I think the big difference between who he was last year as a player in summer league or whatever the case may be to what he is now, to where he potentially can carve out a role on this Lakers team, probably even surpassing Gabe Vincent in some moments. Dalton Knecht, I think this is a guy that should be here, needs to be here. He struggled mightily yesterday. I'm not really impressed with how he's been performing in the summer league personally. I'm more impressed with Cole over Dalton. You know what I'm saying? Dalton was 3 for 15, 1 for 8 from the 3. But Cole was not a real, to me, won't really too much be an NBA rotational guy. You know what I'm saying? And he hasn't been that for the most part throughout his career. Dalton should be that. So hopefully Dalton can pick it up. That's pretty much it. Like, the Lakers team was not really too good from a summer league standpoint. I think somebody's about to say something. Who's about to say something just now? Oh, I
don't know who's about to say, but I'm not feeling that Dalton shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm not either. I ain't gonna lie.
I like Dalton. I liked him in college, but boy, it's looking bad. And I'm not gonna make everything up to the summer league, because you should never judge a player on the shots they miss in the summer league and shit. But just the way he moving and shit, I don't know if I like it either. If a nigga just don't look. I don't know.
I was gonna say real quick. I think Dalton's problem is the same problem Bronny got. Same problem. A whole bunch of. But Dalton is old. Dalton, and the point I was gonna make is a lot of old players come in. They kind of understand who they are as a player, so they're able to contribute right now, as soon as they hit the floor, because they understand who they are. They're not out there trying to be everything. I'm not trying to do hezzy tween. I'm not trying to shoot jump shots. I'm not trying to break niggas down. I got one job, and that's what I do. I think Dalton, as soon as he realizes, bro, just all you got to do is make shots. You don't have to try to be who you were at where did he go? He went to Tennessee. Tennessee. You don't have to try to replicate that. Just find out where you fit in this particular league, and then you'll get your career off to a decent start. But that was a question I had. I know typically teams like to go to young niggas because they got a bigger window. But I mean, do they really though? Because it really take these young niggas 2-3 years just to get off the ground. Whereas it might take a nigga like Nick Clifford 1 year. Yeah. I'm big enough already. I'm strong enough already. I understand who I am as a player. The curve is much shorter. So I don't know. I know the league has went to drafting niggas 19, 18 years old. But I don't know, man. If I was drafting a nigga, for me, I'm getting the one that's ready made. I want the one that's closer to being able to play. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how you niggas feel about it, but I think niggas gonna start move. I think now you're gonna start seeing some teams starting to draft based on how can you help me tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Because right now it ain't about back in the day. It used to be the draft was about helping the sorry ass teams that was sorry last year. But right now you might get a team like Dallas, or you know what I mean. So it benefits teams. I guess my question is, which way do y'all think it benefits teams the most? To pick a young player that's going to take 2-3 years, probably 3, or drafting somebody that's 3 or 4 years in college and have a better understanding of who they are? What's y'all's preference on that?
I think it depends on how. I think it depends on how good the older player is. I think if he's really good, and you want, to your point, you want that ready now type player, then I think you may see some teams start going that route. But if the young nigga that you were just speaking on too, if he's one of the goods, I take the young nigga over the older nigga, and I thug it out the 2 years. To
me, it depends on how, what stage of development are you in as a team? If you guys are in you want to take that jump to start winning games, that got to be a factor. And it also got to the upside shit. That shit matters when it comes to younger guys, because we don't see many older guys get too much better from where they're already at. Now there is some outliers. There's some guys who come in later that played a lot of years, let's say a Brunson, a J-Dub, who else that I could name that? Those are just two examples.
But you're naming, you saying the window, but you're naming players who were already really fucking good though. It ain't.
They were really. My point is just they're older and that they still continue to get better after that. That's more of an outlier than what it normally is. Because normally, if guys that come in at that age, they don't get too much better. That's why teams go for the younger guys who have way more room to grow, who are going to fill in their frame as they get older and shit like that. That's why they go for the younger guys. But to me, it's tough. Yeah, it's tough.
I mean, because how many years did Maxime play or Renard? What that kid at Stanford? What is he? 3-4 years in?
I think he was 4.
I think he was. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. Just I think you're gonna start to see. I don't know. I've always kind of liked
OG. Damn. Ed pointed out with Ryan from Creighton, big man. That's all 4. That's all 4.
Yeah.
But nigga, when you drafted them, nigga, everybody in here know. Like I also mentioned, we talking 4 years in a row, Big East Defensive Player of the Year, and everything that he did in college is on display right now. So it's like I think it depends on how good the nigga is. Like a lot of I think Ryan was still soft, but Ryan was still one of the best bigs in the country, bro. Like you can't discredit what the nigga did, discredit what he did. Like he had a hell of a fucking career. You know what I mean? And I think what he's showing in summer league, bro, that nigga, bro, he's really fucking good, to be honest. He just soft, but he's really good though. Like niggas, Nick Clifford, hell, even last year when we was talking OG, hell, even Terrence fucking Shannon, like niggas, like niggas. I think it depends on how good you are, bro.
That's a good question, OG. For me, I think, just me personally, it depends on, and I heard Tiz and I hear Goods and I hear you too. It depends on the makeup of my team. Like, what's my trajectory? What kind of team what kind of team do I have at the moment? Like, for example, like I don't think for example, I don't think the Wizards needed to draft a player that did 4 years in. They need to draft a player that's going to be a young prospect and that's going to rise and grow with the core that they have right now, because their whole entire core are year 1, year 2 guys. So for me, it comes down to what kind of team do you have. If you are a moral team that's ready to win that next following season, say for example, you can go from 30-52 to 42-40. You take that guy that's more ready, because you know you're on the cuffs of experience. And if you're taking that playoff experience, and if you are changing that, if you are going from 30 wins to 42 wins, 43 wins, that means you already have a couple of good players on your roster already anyway. You already have that chip or that young prospect that you probably building your team around. So then you get that more NBA ready guy that did 3-4 years in college. But if you have a team that they all just trying to grow together, and you don't have that superstar, no star player at the moment, you then continue on with that young prospect route for me, and then just build them all up together in one thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I guess. I guess. Yeah. I mean, I guess that makes the most sense. It all depends on where you are in your quote unquote rebuild or whatever situation you.
For me, for sure. Double back. Depend on the team needs to be depend on the team that being the one impact coming in as the team who need a player to develop in their system. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I love the young prospects though. I ain't gonna make this very clear. I love being able to get a young prospect and seeing how they can blossom and grow. For the Kings, I think they just took BPA, and even with Neek, like you can take a guy that's 21, take a guy that's 22, and Good did a good point, because typically guys don't get much better from what they were. Like Brunson was a super duper outlier. You know, Brunson's a super duper outlier. Brunson is now one of the best point guards in the NBA. Like that's a super duper second round pick, doing all them years in college, and you know who you are. That's an insane outlier. That typically does not happen. But Neek, like, even if he don't get much better, he will still carve out a good ass NBA career as a role player, 1000%, or whatever else he can blossom to grow into be between the age 22 and 35. Like that is still a good window to have a player. Like I don't want, and I do agree with some of the things you said. I don't want owners or GMs to fall in love with the 18 or 19-year-old over the 22-year-old all the time, 23-year-old all the time, because you can still get 10 good solid years, 10, 12 solid years out of that older guy. And that's more ready. But like I said, that's still going to tie back to my original point. What kind of team do I have? You know, where am I as a team? Where am I at my rebuild? Like, what is my foundation like? You know, what's my culture like? So I think that's what it's going to come down to for the most part for me.
All right, but okay, and just one quick rebuttal. So you got the older guy, you got 10, 12 years. But I think that's where I was going with my first point up front was, even with the young guys, he come in at 18, but it take him till 22 to get right. You know what I'm saying? So how many valuable years did you get with him? Right?
Yeah,
because one is already ready made, and then the other. But so I'm ready right now. I need one curve year. Whereas, this 18, 19, I need to get bigger, stronger. I need to understand the game. I need to understand who I am. So I'm 3-4 years away too. So are both of them really good, getting 10, 12 good quality years?
So it go to what? So then I'm gonna tie back in Good's point again. The Brunson thing is the biggest outlier probably of them all. You know what I'm saying? typically when guys did numerous years in college, they themselves, their team, or even scouts told them, "Nah, you should go back. You're not ready." Typically, when guys come out after year one, they know they're going to get drafted off their potential, like and what you could be and where you're probably going to end up going or end up being. When you do that 3-4 years, this is who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much better are you going to get? So teams very much so always rather bank on what a player will turn into in their year 4 in the NBA, year 3 in the NBA, or even year 6, year 7. And then by the time you hit year 7, nigga, you only 24 years old. You 25 years old. But when you hit year 7 at that 22, 23-year-old, nigga, you 30. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, what can we, you know what I'm saying? What can we really do at that point? So
I think it's the intrigue more. I think that's you basically, it's just the intrigue more. I have a better chance of hitting the lottery with this one than I do with
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. 1,000%. 1,000%. That is a good question though. That's actually I am curious to hear more people's thoughts on that. But I think a lot of more people will fall with the idea of the potential and that younger guy that I know that can probably potentially grow into, like Cam Whitmore, for example. Bro, say Cam Whitmore did it wasn't Georgetown. It was Villanova. Wait, what's Cam? Yeah, Villanova. Say Cam Whitmore did 4 years at Villanova, and he coming into age 22, year 22 or whatever, and he's still just who he is, right? You know what I'm saying? Because all 4 years he played the same way. He still is who he is. He gets drafted to the Rockets, and he just sat on y'all bench basically for 3 years, and now he age 25, 26, still trying to find a way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, then what? Even for example, Jaime Jaquez, he just did 4 years at UCLA, got drafted first round by the Miami Heat, and now he out there rotation, and he only 24, 25 years old. He's over and done with because this is who you are. You're not gonna get much better. Like, those are the two. Jaime actually is a great example of this case right here. That's like, Jaime is damn near done now. You wanna be real? Jaime, as far as an NBA player, he's probably done. This year coming up probably his last chance. You have to make some ways to get that next contract or contracts. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, you 25 years old basically now. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be 24 years old. So how much room do you got to get better as a player? Like, what can you do for my future? You know, so I think that's why teams lean to guys that's on the younger side of things. Because the value will still be there when it comes to them even being a trade asset. The Warriors, for example, with Jonathan Kuminga, bro. He just did 4 years in Golden State and didn't really, to some, have a real opportunity to perform. But the value is still there because teams around the league, the Wizards, the Hornets, I'm just naming some teams that called on them. The Wizards, the Hornets, the Heat. I think even the Clippers, etc. These teams are calling the Warriors about Kuminga and seeing what the price is because they're saying, oh man, this guy's only 22. The athleticism is there. He played in a good system. We can still bank on what he could become as a role player in the league versus a guy that did 4 years in the league or 4 years in college and then 4 years in the league, 3 years in the league, and they age 25, 26. And you don't really got no room to get better as a player. You know what I'm saying? So versus a guy that's 22 that just had that 4 years, 3 years. You know what I'm saying? The developmental stage is still there. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not in your prime. You ain't, like you said the other day, and I agree with it. Your prime starts at age 26, 27. So nigga, you in your prime, you didn't get better, and you're not going to get better. Like, nah, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So
I think Cam is a better example, right? Because it's nigga, I'm 2 years. If I'm Washington, y'all didn't give him a fair shot. He didn't. How many games have he played over 2 years? He's only played in this number. Oh yeah, he's still a puppy. You know, he's only 19. He's only just turned 20 years old. So yeah, we'll take a chance on him. We'll take a flyer on him. He got 2 second-round picks. And if you was 30 enough, or if the talent showed or displayed a little bit more, you might have been able to get a first out of it. You know what I'm saying? But I guess to your point, they willing to take that chance on a 2-year player because he's still 20, and that potential of him, blossoming is still there. Whereas Jaime need to find out who he is, like today. Yeah. He need to find out what kind of role he can play and start selling himself to franchises as that. Right now, he don't know. I just hoop. That's just what I do. I just hoop. So, all right, cool.
And even double back on YouTube, as the league moved into the analytics era, it became more and more clear that it was worth gambling on younger players to develop, but most teams who value ready now players to produce on their potential. A younger guy has more time to develop and reach his prime, while an older prospect is close to what he is. A team has more time with a 21, 22-year-old guy to see what he can be versus a 24, 25-year-old who has a shorter leash. Who has less time, and the front office has a shorter leash. The front office point is actually a good point, double back. That is definitely true. And I think that's why the Heat were so quick to pull Jaime out of the rotation, because you don't really got a lot of time to see what guys that can be, and at that age doing those years in college. Like, nigga, you did all those years in college for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You went back to college for a reason. These guys that go to college nowadays, even been like this, by the way. These guys don't go to college, with all due respect, these guys don't go to college with the idea of doing 4 years. None of these guys go to college, 5-star guys, top 50 guys in their class. They don't go to college to do, and 5 stars are not top 50. I'm just saying it too. They don't go to college to do 4 years. I'll make that very clear. If they ever go back for year 2, year 3, they feel like they wasn't ready. They wanted to win it. They feel like they was close to winning a championship. They want to give themselves a chance again, or they were told to just come back. When you get to year 3, you might as well go to 4 and just get that degree, etc. You know what I'm saying? Now you got the money in play now, the NIL. So it could be a little different now. You're gonna see some freshmen be pretty much sophomores now for the most part, because the NIL, the money that you can make. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to make that clear. It's gonna be a difference now because of the money, but you're still gonna see a lot of guys coming out as freshmen that are viewed upon being top 15, top 20, top 25, or first round picks. I'll say. Let me just word it like first round picks. But good question though, from an overall standpoint.
It took Jaime a minute to get out the rotation though.
Yeah. Oh, I had my 11 times up here. Yeah, that's true.
I just got here. I was listening on YouTube.
Oh, nah, it's true, but it don't change much what I just said though. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about what I was saying?
No, you was saying that Jaime had like a short leash. He did not. He had a pretty long leash, to be honest.
No,
with us at least.
Yeah, I do agree.
Last year. But I just think it depends on the context of your team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I'm a contender, you're probably going to draft a guy who's more ready now. You know what I'm saying? To like help me win. Now, like Denver, I don't see, like, if Denver had a pick in this draft this year, I don't see them going for like a, let's say like Yegor Demin or something like that. I don't think they go for a guy like that. They're probably going to look for, a guy who could give them something immediately. Like, who's the prospect this draft? Like Neek. They probably draft a guy like Neek, for instance. I think it depends on the team you have. Like, if I'm the Wizards, I'm always going to go for the young guy with potential upside, because I need to find a guy. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm a contender, I don't need to find a guy. I already have my guy, so I need guys who can help complement the guy that I have. So I just think it depends on the context of your team. I don't think these lottery teams are going to go for older players. You need more of that runway of a young guy who can develop, has more upside, things like that. But if you're a contending team, you're not really looking for a project. I don't think you're looking for somebody who can complement, the guy that I have currently. So
that's why. Yeah, we're on the same page.
I think of it.
Yep, we're on the same page. And then the last thing you said, unless you're a team like OKC, where you can afford to get some guys that can be projects, Nikola, Thomas, that can grow behind what you already laid out as far as your foundation and the core that you're building around, and J-Dub, SJ, and Chet. So OKC is a real example of that, because they can afford to do that. But yeah, man, we in 11-10s on the same side with that 1,000%. And good question, OG. Anybody else have any other thoughts on what OG was saying? Are we cool? And 11-10, did you have any shouts or anybody on MLB Summer League action, NBA Summer League action last night?
You said MLB Summer League. I said MLB. I don't watch that game. Yeah, I'll shout out Ware. I was hard on him the past, couple of days, and he's really responding to what Spo called him out on. In terms of his professionalism, he kind of rose to the occasion. So I'm glad that he took those words as motivation, because you can just see the effort is just night and day from that point on. I'm not sure if he plays any more games in Summer League. I think we have more at most left. I know Pella is going to Eurobasket now, so he's probably gone. But shout out to Ware for responding. So I think there's still things he got to clean up. Like the offense, the scoring was cool, but he still has those lapses where he doesn't box out. His screen setting still sucks, man. And his positioning, defensively still needs work, but the effort was there, and that's what I wanted to see. So, and I'm sure that's what Spo wanted to see as he made it public. So big shout out to Ware and how he responded. And then Neek has been really good, bro. Like, I'm sad he's a king, because that's just a wasteland over there at the moment. But He's been pretty good. I haven't watched too many King Summer League games, but I watched the one yesterday, and he looked really good out there. And then Flip, Flip has been pretty crazy. His 3 games in Vegas, so that Spurs Jazz Summer League game was really fun. So those are the shout outs I could think of. And Bronny played well yesterday too, so that was good. I think that's it though.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Well said. Thank you for coming up on the back end. We got phenomenal talks today. And I do want to make this very clear one more time. Yeah, not very clear, but we got more action coming up in 2 hours. So I am then going to make a pit stop here as I got to make some runs as far as some mini errands real quick and gear myself up because I do want to be tuned into this game right here. We have the Wolves, should be Rob Dillingham and company. I don't know if Shannon is playing or not. Is Shannon playing?
Bearing JFC.
Yeah,
I don't know. I haven't seen.
Okay.
I haven't seen if he shut down or not.
But assuming, because I didn't see nothing about them guys being shut
You
down.
think this Terry stuff? Sorry.
I think he's playing. I think he's playing.
That they still looking into him, right? He not
yeah,
free.
bro.
Yeah, they say he not free. And shit.
F. Rowe Jr.
You know,
oh my God, bro.
Definitely.
They gotta investigate for that Cavs game. That shit still upset me to this day.
Something to continue. Something. Yes. The clips of some of the things he did on the basketball court is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And I can see why people would think that. You know, especially with the Malik Beasley thing. But we'll see what happens. I'm glad they're still investigating him because I think this could be a way for us to get out of our situation.
Only if he's guilty, bro.
Yeah, only if that.
Get out of it.
Yeah, only if he's that. You know, so.
Saying that a man is guilty, Ev, you not a good dude.
My bad, Terry. I hope you did not do what the accusations are, and stay free. But I know if you are on our team, we probably can't trade you because you don't have no value around the league, even on the expiring contract. So it is what it is. But coming up in 2 hours, we should have Terrence, Rob, Johan, versus the Pistons, who feature Ron Holland and company. Should be a good game. Next, you see the rest of the games. We have the Nets versus the Knicks. We have the Magic versus the Thunder. Denver versus the Raptors. Pels, Portland. So we can see Jeremiah Fears and Queen in action again as well versus Hassan Yang. Hopefully I said his name right that time. And then we're closing out with the Warriors, whose summer league team is just awful, by the way, going against the Grizzlies. So not really much for me. Oh, also I missed this one, Sixers and Wizards. I like watching that Wizards mob. So I'm
VJ might be back.
I'm praying. Yeah, I'm praying. I'm praying, to be honest.
I'm not holding out hope for that though.
I can't see your screen on Discord.
Yeah, that's my fault. Yeah, I turned that off on accident. My bad. That's my bad. Yeah, my bad.
I bet.
Yeah, so this is what the slate looked like. Colin Murray Boyles is probably his second game, if I'm not mistaken, for Toronto. So you can probably see him against Deron Holmes. But yeah, I'm geared on the first game today, and I'm gonna be looking at that Wizards and Sixers game, praying that VJ play. And then I just like Fears. I just want to see what Fears and Queen do at 10 o'clock on the later end. So
he been rough.
Yeah,
Fears been rough.
Exactly. 5 for 21. Like he been a little.
Dodging the bullet. I'm like, oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's been a little.
He been rough.
It's been a little shaky for
They
Fears.
this game. I think they had only 6 assists total in the game. Like, it's been rough over there.
It's a little ridiculous, for sure. So it's a little tough for Fears out there right now for the Pels. I know Queen been still trying to make her way and try to play as good as possible, but yeah, that's that. So that's some of the games that
y'all talked about the Philly news.
The who?
With the PG stuff.
Oh yeah. I started the NBA stuff with the PG stuff. And that's where I was like, we had good talks because that went about a good little 30 minutes to an hour. And Process and OG and Shaggy and we always up here. Yeah, it was some good talks.
I think that was the same knee that he hyperextended last year too.
Yep, they said that's just the same knee where he had 3 injuries in the last year.
Mm-hmm.
3. Mm-hmm. So obviously, and again, I'm praying,
bro.
Yeah, I'm praying for him and B as far as the health perspective. But when something like that reoccurs that much, that means it's going to continue to reoccur. Especially if that same particular knee 3 times in 1 year, that's ridiculous, bro. Like I'll make that is literally ridiculous. He came to the year where he got hurt. I think in preseason or something like that. Came back, hurt the knee again, and then now, whatever happened.
How many years has he been in the league?
Paul George, since 2012, I want to say. That's top of my head though. Let me check. Hold on.
Was that 13?
Yeah, let me check the exact year though.
Yeah, he had a good career, bro. He's good, bro.
Chill, okay.
He had a long solid career,
Nah, he
bro.
finna see that contract through, bro.
2010,
He just got paid. He finna see it through.
I was a year off, but 2010, 2011.
Bro, I hate to say it, bro, but we all know.
Nah, y'all getting us down for. I'm gonna keep it a band with you.
You get hurt on the same knee 3 times in a row, bro. It's over, bro. Like it's and that's okay, bro. Like he won shitty, he won ass, but gang, that should catch up on people, bro. And he old, so yeah, bro. It's what is he getting? Surgery?
Yeah, he had surgery.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like this, yeah, now you getting surgery mode. Like, man, it's bro. It's over, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
And like, you know,
that's what I'm saying.
This is a question for you, Ev. I know you was
bro.
trying to like low key wrap
Nah,
up,
you good.
but this just came up in my head.
You good.
With the kind of trend now that teams doing this wave and stretching thing, and PG's gonna be injury prone, and Embiid, we don't know. Do you think the Sixers would go that route?
Damn, that's a good question. He's in year 2 out of 4.
How much would they owe him?
That'd be a hefty stretch out. It'd be
it'd be a lot to pay.
It'd be similar to Bradley
How much
Beal.
do they owe him right now?
So he's in a year.
Hoping to make it maxes. So I don't remember.
It was a 4-year, $220 million contract. So
4-year, 220.
Yeah. So I mean, bro,
he only played 1 year of it.
I don't think they would do that this season though. That'd be something that's like the end of next season, if anything. If he does not play next season, out.
Yeah. 220.
So do you think it would be one or the other, or do you think they could potentially do both?
No. They're gonna do the bill route. But they're gonna do what the bill and the Suns
So
are
165.
Ain't no way in hell.
No, I'm saying with PG and Embiid. You know what I'm saying? Would they do?
Nah.
Would they waive and stretch both of them guys? Because
they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't.
Embiid hasn't played.
Two niggas is crazy.
It is, but
that
they don't
but
play.
If they was to do that,
So it's just like
if they was to do that, they'd be tying up like $60 million a year of money.
Whose deal is shorter? Whose is ending quicker? Is it Embiid or
Bill?
No, I think it's Embiid.
PG got 3 more years on his deal at about $55 million a year. So even the way even stretch that, let's say they stretch it out to actually they add extra 2 years to it. Because I don't know how far you can waive and stretch, but I'm gonna just assume let's just say 5 years. So let's just say they add an extra 2 years to it. That's still be paying 33
how many
million
years? It's how many years left? It's how many years left on the contract times 2 plus 1.
So 3. So it's 3 years left on the contract times 2. That's 6 plus. That's plus 1. That's 7. Okay, so they can waive and stretch it for next. Wait, huh? Does that make sense?
Yeah, you waive and stretch it for 7 years.
So you waive and stretch it for next 7 years. So let's just say 55 mil times 3, 165 divided by 7. 23 and a half, pretty much. 23 and a half mil a year. 23.6 for 23.6 mil a year for the next 7 years. And that's just for Paul George. I don't know what Embiid deal look like.
Yikes.
Yeah, their
contract, Embiid just got paid too.
Yeah, their contracts can end up in the same year, but I doubt Embiid outside of that 67 at that rate and at that age. He'll be 33 years old or something like that. I doubt he opt out.
He'll be a fool out of that 67.
But Paul George is 1,000% not opting out of that 56 at age 37, 38. So
both of them have 3 years.
Yeah, so. Yeah, this.
Yeah, I was just curious. That just came up in my head.
It's hard for me to see both
with the CBA and all of that. Everybody's waving and stretching guys now. They're not sitting on guys with these contracts now. They're waving and stretching. So.
Buying guys out.
Yep.
It's okay to tell the truth straight up. Process better be lucky as the Eagles. Shout out to OG on YouTube. But yeah, we was having good talks today. I brought up this whole Paul George thing, and teams that my point was. Nobody really knows who's going to come out the East. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Shaggy was like, well, if they're healthy, I got the Sixers, and Good saying the same thing. And OG was like, well, I don't know why y'all thinking that. I don't give a fuck healthy or not. I don't got them coming out. And Lowe was saying damn near the same thing.
Nah, if they healthy, they should come out for sure. And like if by some God's grace miracle that Paul George and Joel Embiid and all them boys are just healthy come playoff time, they should definitely get out the East, literally. But I doubt that happens. So I have the Orlando Magic. God bless.
Yeah. So
if they rock out this year with PG, and they decide, you know what, this ain't it no more. It would be 2 years, so it'd be like the same shit like Dame. It'd be 5 years. They've been stretched for.
I do see
Embiid is signed up to 2030. Well, 2029.
Yeah.
So it's that 3 more years on his shit. So basically, he'd have 7 years too.
But I think they would. I think they would throw them guys away for the cheapest offers ever before they would do that. Personally, not 2 guys. Waving and stretching 2 guys is insane. I do see a world where it could be 1, and I don't even think they would do. I don't even think they would do Embiid like that though. Personally, like it'd be Paul George if anything. But you never really know with this league at this rate. Yeah, it'll be Paul. But you know.
What you mean, do Embiid like that though? I think that's in Embiid's favor. Like, let's say if Embiid just said tomorrow, like, fuck it, like, I mean, my hip fucked up, bro. I ain't trying to keep dealing with this rehab shit, bro, over and over and over again. Just do whatever's best, bro. Do whatever makes sense. Nigga, a wave stretch wouldn't be that bad for him. He's getting all his money still, and he's gonna get it slotted in increments over the next 7 years, bro. That's like, especially if he's not planning on playing anymore, bro. That's a good vibe, bro.
I still think it's a team. Like, I still think it's a team that are more likely to be willing to trade for 31, 32, even 33-year-old Joel Embiid though. At that point, because you gotta remember, like the cap always go up. Cap go up. Guys are getting paid more, so it's gonna be easier. Well, with the second apron and the new CBA, it does hinder some things. But
I mean, his funds is going up too, though.
Yeah, for sure.
If we're going away from the wave and stretch thing, and we're just going to a trade shit, nigga, bro, he's eligible for $62 million in 2027.
I just want to make it about what the value is. I think that a team would trade for Embiid still, age 32, age 33, then they would be trading for Paul George, age 36, age 37. Like, I just want to leave.
Oh, yeah, that's obvious.
So
that's
I
obvious
think
for sure.
the wave and stretch thing don't even got to be a thing. Like, you can still get a first round draft pick or couple of seconds for whatever it is. Like, you can still get something for Embiid versus waving and stretching where you get nothing. Like, you literally get nothing from him. Like, you get nothing back. So that's pretty much all I got to say about that. I think it'll be Paul George if anything. And I do think that's something that's worth looking at. If Paul George has another year like last season where you play 41 games and it's just injury after injury after injury, and on top of that you look as bad as you did. He averaged 16 points per game last year. You understand?
When he played, he was terrible.
Yeah, like
he was dead ass terrible, bro.
I do think it's a world where
I'm gonna be
real.
Even averaging 16, I'm a little surprised at that because it was some games I'm watching bro shoot like 2 for 18. Like it was terrible, bro.
Oh, yours was bad last year, 1000%. So that's a great.
Do you think this waving and stretching thing is a good look for the league though? If it continues,
they got it from the NFL.
Be a thing.
Well, I ain't gonna say they got it from the NFL, but niggas in the NFL been doing that for years. Niggas in baseball been doing that for years. I think that the NBA is catching up for real, on how to finesse it. And I think it's the CBA that's making them really have to do that. I just think it's a way to finesse your contract situation, finesse your books or whatever, and that they never really have to explore until the new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, let me look at something real quick. So Cole Anthony is on their books for dead money for $3 million over the next 3 years, because obviously they just bought him out.
If this keeps happening, the players are not going to like it, bro.
I think players do like it.
No, they don't. Why you want to keep waiting years to get your money, bro?
What? You get more. You still get more. You
can still get more money.
Yeah, you still get more money.
You gotta wait.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying like you can still, while you're getting paid from whatever team waived and stretched to, you can still go actively get more money.
And you still gotta wait for money that you previously signed for from the other team, bro. Niggas don't want to do that.
You're technically still waiting for that money regardless because of the contract. And then when you get bought out, you get money up front, I believe. I'm not mistaken.
Well, I don't know how that shit works. But yeah, I'm not waiting.
Like say
years down the line for $20 million, bro.
Say you want a $30 million contract and you agree to a buyout of $23 million. I think, I can't remember how it go, bro. I saw a tweet yesterday.
Bro, Dame situation. Dame was supposed to get what? How much they owed him?
I think they owe 60, 120.
I can look at the Bucks how much they're gonna be paying him over the next couple of years right now.
Yeah, like that shit stretched out. Nah, I don't want my money stretched out like that at all.
So Dame was getting paid $22 million over the next 5 years, bro. That, bro. I promise you, Dame is happy about that.
Cool.
No, Dame is happy about that,
cool.
brother. Like, Dame don't feel no type of way about it.
Mind you,
he's not even going to be in the NBA in 29, 30
years, and then
I understand what Shaggy is saying, principle. I understand what Shaggy's saying in principle because he's expecting 51 M's in a year. You know what I'm saying? So they're spreading that out into like in half,
Now he got to
basically,
redo his budget
over the
Come on,
year.
bro.
So then what you're trying to do is you're not going to get signed from a team to get that other 30 mil that you missing out on to get to that 51.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what people are floating around with Dame and his contract is like an MLE, which is 15. So you're technically losing money in that year because that full year you were supposed to make 50.
Yeah, but
instead you're getting the 22. You're getting that 22, and then you're getting the MLE, which is like 40. So you're technically missing out on 10 M that you would expect in that year.
I guarantee you, look at the back end.
You missing out. You missing out annually, but you're not missing out totally. Like you still getting your full 100 million plus the what you said. What is it? 50?
Yeah, years down the line,
40
though.
million you gonna pick up. Like you still
So
like
who would be mad getting 22 million on a year when they wasn't gonna get
the problem right there. That extra 30, 40 million you're gonna everybody's not gonna get that from another team. You don't know that.
I forgot.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I mean, you also I'm pretty sure you have to agree to be waived and stretched, bro. So if you, I mean, you feel me? Like if you don't,
you don't gotta agree.
If you don't think you don't get that, you're not gonna do it.
You don't gotta agree.
Oh,
you don't have to agree to a waiver stretch.
I thought, oh shit, so they can just do it if they feel like it. Kid.
Exactly.
Maybe the players is gonna be upset with this shit down the line.
Right now? Like seriously, are y'all think players are gonna like that if that keeps happening?
I think it's gonna be situational.
I don't think Dame's care. I don't think Dame personally. Dame don't care.
Like I'm not talking about one player, bro. I'm not talking about one player, bro.
So I agree with Lowe. Say it's situational, bro. Like Dame was gonna be out the league. Dame was gonna be out the league making 22 million. You think he care about that? No, he's happy. Like what the hell? You out the league, you still getting 22 million, and your 100 million is stretched out over 5 years. Like, yeah, I'm okay with that. Like,
bro, Levinson just explained it to you, bro. I'm not waiting on my.
Yeah, you're not. Like Lowe says, it's gonna be situational, bro. I
get both sides. I get what he's saying. I get what y'all are saying. I think for Dame, he's probably ended his career. He's gonna get consistent money over a course of a couple years, but thinking of it as like annually. I expect to make 51 M's. Now it's being split up essentially by half of that. And now I have to hope I can get the other 30 to get me back to that 50. I don't know what his bills are. I don't know what he's paying for, whatever. But that's less money that you expected to get in that specific year. So I get what Shaggy's saying. And like, then some guys may not want to miss out on that money that I'm making that year. So
pull on hold. Anything off the court life plans he had that he wanted to do could possibly put on hold to that shit, bro. Like we don't know. I just don't think players will like that.
Yeah, and I agree with you.
It's always good to get consistent revenue, which he will be getting. Getting stretched out like that.
Man, them niggas ain't waiting on no paycheck.
Yeah, these niggas tripping. Like what? I don't know, bro. Ain't no way y'all want that.
He's not in
like,
favor of saying that, bro.
Y'all serious?
He's on the other side. Yeah, he's on the other side, bro.
I think.
Y'all crazy.
For a nigga,
no time soon, man.
If it's a nigga that's just getting started and he ain't got his ducks in a row, he ain't got his house situation straightened out and all that shit, these niggas got everything they want stretched out, laid out, the whole nine. They get paid every 2 weeks. Nigga is not waiting on no checks. I mean, to be honest with you, it might be smart for niggas to stretch their money out over the, after they done playing, right? Because for me, if I already got my first 2 years, I bought everything I ever wanted in life. It ain't too many other things I can't buy with all this money I got in my bank account. So if you stretch me out 10 years after I'm done playing,
everybody
I get you.
Everybody who financially responsible though.
Everybody don't got that blessing. Everybody's not Dame. Everybody didn't have a Dame time career.
But I get that's what I'm saying. So if it's a nigga that's brand new to money, yeah, I'm not waiting on shit. You ain't stretching me out. But if it's a nigga that's old, I'm used to being around money. They not waiting on no check for every 2 weeks.
That's why Lowe said it's situational.
If Dame had an if it was optional for Dame, I promise you he would have said no.
I would be if I played, I'd be stretch my shit out, nigga. Go ahead.
It was optional. He said he agreed to it.
As long as I know I'm
getting it, was not optional.
He didn't have to agree to that.
Bro, they could have did it no matter what he said.
I could have sworn 11-10 just said you got to agree to that.
No, that's a buyout. You gotta agree to a buyout. This is a wave and stretch. That's different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 11-10 said you didn't have to agree to it, but I think they did. I'm pretty sure they brought it to his attention. I'm pretty sure they asked him, but they didn't just do it without him knowing nothing about it, bro. Like that's crazy.
I don't know about that. I think they just did it. I think they just. I think
You think they ain't talking to him? You think they ain't give him no word, head up, nothing? They just said after we gonna waive this dude.
It don't mean he agreed.
They don't. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if they went to him or not. It don't really matter. They can do what they want to.
I mean, all the reports said he was ecstatic, like he happy as hell. So I mean, whether he agreed or not, this is what he wanted. Like I don't know. So
yeah, that too. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't matter to Dame, bro. That man Dame, like Lo said, bro, today it's situational, bro. Like
I agree with OG though.
That's why I didn't bring up one player. I said the NBA. Y'all gonna start saying that. Y'all gonna start saying that in niggas' contracts. Let that shit keep happening.
And at the end of the day, I still agree with what Lo said. It's situational. It's not. I'm not saying it's one player, but it's still situational for me. Like depending on who the player is.
Yeah, if you tell me I'm gonna miss out on $20 million because you stretching me out, now I'm balking at that. Nah, nigga, I need everything. But if you tell me I'm getting everything, you just gonna get it in 5 instead of 3.
You are missing out.
I'm good with that. Go ahead on, nigga. Keep on paying.
Yeah,
me,
you gotta wait 7 years down the line to get your pay.
Bro, what do you think Damian Lillard is worth on the open market, Shaggy? Just curious.
Bro, why you keep talking about one player? In general,
bro.
The NBA players in general. My point was not about Dame. My statement, I said NBA players were not like that, bro.
All right, you don't want to answer the question.
Yeah, I'm not going to answer your question. I didn't say shit about Dame, nigga.
Situational. I agree with Love.
But I think you gotta. I think the question is gonna apply to niggas like Dame because it ain't gonna be too many young niggas or early niggas that's new to contracts and shit are getting their money.
Exactly.
They not gonna get waived and stretched for the most part.
You don't know that.
Exactly. So give us some examples.
You don't know that.
Give us some examples. What happened? Give us some examples. Give us some examples. What happened?
Anybody. Some shit can get happened. And
so give us some examples. Give us some examples where it happened. Do you have any examples where it happened?
Sauce Gardner, 4 years, 120 million.
Any examples where it happened?
I'm not talking to stupid niggas, bro.
I know you have no examples where it happened. You just chatting.
Actually,
like what the hell?
Reset the market for two.
Yeah, I saw Sauce new contract.
Sauce got 30 mil a year. Damn.
Yeah, so they put him at 30.
Really that more.
They put him at 30.1, which is 0.1 more than Stingley got. And so now our number for Trent is going to be 30.2.
I don't think you asked, bro.
Are y'all paying Trent this year? When y'all supposed to pay Trent?
30.3.
We had decided to make sure Trey Smith was going to be the one that had to get done first and extended first, and obviously we got that done today. And so Trent.
Yeah, I saw Trey Smith got paid. Shout out to him. What y'all give him?
Trent will be next up. 23 mil a year, 4 years. So 94 total.
4 years.
Yeah.
Is that was that resetting the market?
Yeah, that reset the guard market.
Damn. Guys out here getting paid in football.
That was more than Warren Dickerson? That was more than Dickerson?
Yeah, it was more than Dickerson. Chris Lindstrom of the Falcons held the record before that for the total guarantees. We gave him 70 mil, so that was done and done. The highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL on a per year basis. Sauce Gardner at 30.1, Stingley at 30, J.C. Horn at 25, Jalen Ramsey at 24.1, and Patrick Surtain at 24.
Yeah, obviously.
PS2 is really about to be out the top 5. That's crazy.
Obviously, he's gonna end up being the top. But yeah,
we're gonna have to get Gonzo like 35.
To answer your,
that's what I'm saying. Gonzo finna ask us for 35 in a minute, yeah.
To circle back to your ultimate question, 11-10, I do not think guys will be mad if this continues. It's all situational. It doesn't really happen too often anyway to big players. We most recently seen it with Dame and probably Bradley Beal. So it's like, what, they're still going to get their money, and then on top of that, they can still make realistically they're going to end up making more probably anyway. Whoever it happens to, you can still make more money than whatever at the end of the day. Dame can still get another contract.
I hate y'all say one thing.
Bro, you just say you're not talking. You just say you're not talking to me, brother. So why are you responding to what I'm saying?
Cool. Just correcting you, bro.
Cool.
I don't think Dame gonna have his bird rights anymore, though. So.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But it's but he can do it 1 year or whatever the case may be. It then be aged 36, 37. It then get his last contract, say a 2-year contract, 20 million, 30 million, whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, still making more money. It's still more money regardless throughout the window. Over the next 5 years, he's still making more money. At the end of the day, it's more than the 100 million. So technically, he is still making more money. That's my point. I don't know what big brain is thinking, but it's still more money regardless. Same for Bradley Beal, more money.
Yeah, it depends.
I mean, I never said it wasn't more money. Little brain.
Okay, brother. No, you're extremely slow, brother. Like, you're extremely slow.
Fuck?
You're extremely slow. You think you're the smartest in the room 24/7.
I mean, you have the most slow moments. You have the most slow moments in
You
Facts
think you're
and
the
Facts.
smartest in the room
You have the most slow
24/7.
moments in
Are
Facts
you
and
talking
Facts.
to me or not? Are you talking to me or not? So you talking to me
You have
now?
the most slow moments.
So you talking to me now?
When you act like a little bitch, you know I'm not talking to you.
So you talking
When
to me now?
When you act like a little hoe, I gotta check you.
Can you watch the words that you want to say to me in person, brother? Please, just please watch the words you want to say to me in person,
I
bro.
promise you I would.
Because I don't. So I'm not. I can drive to you right now today. I will drive to you right now today.
I promise you I would.
Send your address right now.
You know my address.
Okay, send it right now. Send it right now. I'm a chill. I'm a chill. Hold on. I'm a chill. I'm gonna mute him real quick, y'all. I'm gonna mute him real quick. So I'm gonna get out of character. I'm gonna mute him real quick. So I'm gonna get out of character. But I don't like when niggas like why do niggas talk like that on the net, gang? Like we on the internet, you want to talk crazy? Like nigga, I would drive to you today. Like what the fuck? I've been asking him to put the gloves on. This is a fact, and I still stand on that. I would have put the gloves on you with you today. If you hear me today, Shaggy. He's muted,
that boy
bro.
Ed been moving like a demon.
Nah, that man.
That, when you mute, like you don't.
I don't give a fuck, nigga.
Bro.
I don't give a fuck. I can't hear him. I'm good. I don't give a fuck if y'all can hear him. That ain't my business. I can't hear him. I'm good. I think you need to watch out, bro. All that nigga do is come through and just troll 24/7. All he want to do is troll, bro. Literally, he don't come to the stage and have no regular sports talks. And y'all think that shit funny. That shit is not funny to me. He don't come to the stage and have no regular sports talks, bro. Literally none. Nigga talking about some acting like a B, acting like a hoe. Did I say that to him? That nigga got emotional and say you don't want to talk to me. Nigga, stop rapping. Like what the fuck? Fuck off the stage, nigga. Fuck off the stage. Y'all can probably hear that nigga. Fuck off the stage. If you feel the type of way, send your address, nigga. We can make it happen in person. We can throw gloves on. If you feel the type of way, send me your address and I can pull up today and we can throw gloves on. You get a pair, I get a pair. Straight up. Sorry for getting out of character on the show, dog. Nah, you out of here too, Spurs. I don't need you. Nah, you out of here too. I don't need your ad-libs right now, gang. You out of here too. I've been trying to throw the gloves on with him. Like, I've been trying to do that. He talk too crazy, bruh. And y'all think that shit funny. That shit is not funny to me. That nigga don't come up here and have no regular talks. All he do is, he's just like Tween. If you want to be real, he just like Tween. He come up here, he push back on everything that's said. He don't agree with nobody. Nobody that at all. He don't agree with nobody. He just like Tween. Literally, bro. Shaggy is man, I ain't even gonna get into it, bro. I'm gonna stay calm, bro. If you want to throw the gloves on, we can throw the gloves on, bro. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. Sorry, y'all, for getting me out of character. I even tried to wind it back to 11:10, initial question to move the convo. He said he not talking to me. I circled back to the answer, and then he said, well, technically you're not making more money. I'm like, bro, you talking to me or not? Because technically he is. And he said, I never said he isn't. Then he's like, you acting like a little bitch. I'm like, well, damn, nigga, why are you saying things that you want to say to me in person? You're not going to see me in person and say, oh, yeah, you a bitch, bruh. Like, you're not going to do that. I can't believe I just got out of character on the show like that. Yeah, anyways, y'all, let me get up out of here, dog. Hey, everybody, peace, blessings, and love. I'm on YouTube, man. Peace, blessings, and love.
Bro, I told you, bro, go ahead with that shit, bro. I'm like, bro, you on YouTube and Twitch, bro. You can't be yummy, bro. Chill, guy.
Everybody, I apologize, y'all. That's not cool. That's not cool. But I get triggered with that word. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even disrespect him. I ain't disrespect nothing about his character or nothing. He said he wasn't gonna talk to me. I didn't disrespect him at all. I even ignored his first initial comment. That's my last comment, y'all, I swear. His first initial comment was, yeah, I'm done talking to stupid niggas. Like, I'm not talking to you anymore. I'm done talking to stupid niggas. I ignored that comment. Y'all can rewind this shit back. I ignored it. D-Mac, my brother, if you are here, can you please be here tomorrow morning if you can make tomorrow morning? I want to finally wrap up the edges and linebackers. I'm going to reach out to Z-Farm. I'm going to reach out to anybody else. Let me read this. It's cool to look good for cameras when you drop a nigga off stage. Cool, brother. Yeah, the B word again. Brother, Shaggy, you technically, you say you moved. Send me your address. You get a pair of gloves, I get a pair of gloves, and we can record it for the stream. We can do that. All fun and games, right? We can dap up and hug at the end of it. All fun and games. Get it. Send me your address, and whenever you're free, we can glove it out today. On my life, I would drive to Baltimore today. On my life, I would drive to Baltimore today, and I would come with a pair of gloves. On my life, I would.
Y'all don't understand. That's damn near a 2-hour drive, chat.
And I would do
if
it.
If he drives 2 hours to glove a nigga, chat, this is a serious event.
What? That nigga be talking too crazy, bruh. And I don't even be talking crazy like that, bruh. No, you want to get a mic. I'm not talking to you on a mic during the show. We can talk on playback. Y'all, speaking of playback, playback.tv/facts and stats. Cause that's where he want to talk to me. I'm not getting out of line on YouTube. I'm not getting out of line on Twitch. Why I know people watch this shit and they watch it back. So I do apologize for that, y'all. That is not me. Well, that is me, but it should not be coming out in moments like this. Let me word it like that. Everybody that came through today, thank y'all so much on the Discord side of things. I'm gonna end the Discord, so I'm gonna disconnect and leave up out of here. And I'm gonna take my convo with him, cause I'm a man, nigga. I can talk to anybody. I can take my time. I can take my convo with him on Discord. I mean playback. I'm sorry. Playback.tv/facts and stats. The room is about to go live literally right now. Whatever he want to say, whatever. Like we can get into it. But I'm not doing too much words, y'all. Y'all never heard me call anybody out their name on the internet. I ain't doing. Oh shit, my bad. Y'all never heard me call nobody out their name on the internet. If you did, it was a mistake, nigga. I don't do that. Playback.tv/facts and stats. That's where I'm heading. Thank y'all so much for all the support today. Peace, blessings, and love. Football folks, please be here tomorrow if you can. Linebackers and edges, I want to just wrap that up with those two positions. Football folks, if you can be here and to assist me personally, because I don't even have a 10 for either one of those guys positions. But yeah, I'm going to playback, y'all. Nah, I'm not calling him, bruh. He want to do the internet stuff and things like that. I'm gonna keep the internet with him. I'm not calling him. I'm heading to playback, y'all. Pull up.